That sounded like it was in my driveway. No, but next door. Okay, sweetie. Okay, sweetie. Mommy's almost done this part of it. Hi, Chris. I just put my smudge down. I just finished it. Welcome to, well, there's only two of you, so I'm not going to do that. I just got on now. I'm ripping mad. You know, I live alone. It must be part of getting old that you move things, you put things away. I don't remember doing it. I really don't. And I told you, it's a really warm day here. It's a warm evening. That means June bugs are going to be thick tonight. I said, I can't sit here for 3 hours with my window shut closed. I got to open it. So I've opened it and I put the screen back on. But the screen, the little tabs on them are broken. So I have to put tape to keep them on there. And right now there's very little tape holding it there. And I'm going, where's my duct tape? I got a big roll of duct tape. I also have a big roll of clear tape, you know, like Scotch tape like that. And they're not where they're supposed to be. I can't find either one of them. And it's annoying me. And I'd love to have my door open right now to let some air through. And I don't dare. Because that raccoon's due to land here any second. And Bear wants at him so bad. But let's face it. Bear would probably lose against a raccoon. So I've got to keep the goddamn door shut because I can't keep the damn raccoon off the deck. As cute as they are, there are times they're darn right annoying. Hello, everybody. Hello, Nita. Hey, Mary Jane. Great to see you, too. It was not too bad. It's a very quiet day. I don't know. I didn't do a lot today. As a matter of fact, I didn't even do any dishes. And oh my God, I got a mess. That side of my kitchen's rode off. I got a vacuum. I didn't do anything today. I could have done a lot today. And I didn't do anything all day. I really, really didn't. So, hey, Sharita. I'm missing something here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay. I see that. Yeah, I know it happens, Chris. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just real upset that I took a quick look around. Where could it be? Where could I have set it? It's nowhere to be found, either roll. Yes, we all do, I think. Seriously. Hi, Susie. I was running around. I had like 5 hours to get ready to come on here. And I said, I've got time to get myself together. And I've got time to do these dishes and clean up this end of the kitchen. And I've even going to have time to vacuum. I didn't do anything. I ended up doing nothing. Well, I brought up Tubi.com, Tubi. It's got movies and shows, all kinds of things. Easiest program. There's nothing. You don't download anything. It's an online thing. You go in, you just watch whatever you want. And they do have the odd commercials through the movies or whatever, but they're like 15 seconds long to go right back into the movie again. It's awesome. I said, I'll see what's on Tubi. What's going, I was waiting. And then I seen one said something in Christmas. And I went, a Christmas movie? Oh, might as well get myself all piped up for Christmas in July because Hallmark and another place they're going to be doing a whole month of July. It's going to be 24-hour, 24/7 Christmas movies. And I still got all my stuff up. My lights, they're all up. And I said, and they're calling it Christmas in July. And there's Facebook group that's called, I don't know, they're Christmas something, and they're all very excited in there too, so. Well, the thing is, I can ask the cards, but the cards aren't going to say to me, they're in your junk room on top of a box, or you know what I mean? So the best I could do is to ask Pendulum and take guesses where it could be. Speaking of that, I've been toying with the idea. I don't know how, I don't know if it would work for me, it would be my thing for me. I don't know. But just to change things up a little bit. It's not meant for any of you. It's just anybody that comes in, right? Probably draw a different crowd. But doing pendulum readings is what I'm thinking on doing, maybe the odd time here and there. I don't know. And I'll figure out the money end of it. So much for one question, so much for two, so much for three. This kind of a thing, just to change things up a bit. A lot of people, they ask me questions during their readings for the cards. And really, these questions are really more geared toward the pendulum than they are the cards. But I pull the cards because that's what people expect, So, yeah. You're not the only one. I was watching the comments in the Christmas group, and they were talking about, one woman said, I've already got 17 presents bought and wrapped so far this year. And I'm sitting in and watching them all talking about Christmas, and you can feel the spirit of Christmas coming off these people. And I've been a member of that group for quite a while, but I've never said a word. I've never spoken. And they're a large group. And I couldn't help it. I had to. I said, I just love people, ... that love Christmas. So, because I do, because you come into my house, it's real obvious I'm a Christmas person. It's obvious I am. It is, I don't know, there's something magical about Christmas on so many different kinds of levels and in different ways. I'm always deeply touched and moved by Christmas. I'll be honest, I'm not alone here. That's why I'm still doing it, because I know I'm not alone. I might do it anyway, just to be defiant whether other people are doing it or not, but there's quite a few people that have not taken down their Christmas trees. Neither have I. Sitting right there. And all my lights are turned on over the windows. The pine boughs with the clear lights going through, they're all on. Outside, I've got colored lights. They're LED lights. They're okay, but I'm the type, I hate Christmas to end. It depresses me. I get very down about it. And it's like, there goes the goodness of humankind because Christmas is over. A lot of people tend to, if they're those borderline people that they're in a good mood, bad mood, good mood. They can be outlandish. They can be quiet. They can be all these things. But some of these people, when it comes to Christmas, they either love it and get right into it. And it's one time a year you love being around them, or they hate it. Now, I got a few people come into my house, and I just sit here and give them the look. When they start going on about, I can't stand Christmas. I hate it. I effing hate Christmas with a passion. And there's my tree lit up and all my lights are on. And I go, excuse me? Well, I know. I don't mean to. No, you're not offending me. But just don't talk about hating Christmas. Don't talk about Christmas at all. Rather than say you hate it in front of me, because it bothers me. It bothers me. I feel very sorry for you that you don't get the magic of Christmas, because it's the most astounding, most amazing, most beautiful thing that a human being can enjoy and experience. And it's a one time a year that it's expected, and it's allowed for you to glow with the joy of Christmas, So, yeah. You like the thought of pendulum? Do you, Mary Jane? Yeah. Really? Yeah, you said something about it the other night, Annie. True, it's true. Yeah. Do you really? That's nice, Chris. But I do. Mine's an ugly little tree. Is look, my kids growing up never grew up with artificial trees. My kids grew up with the real trees. I was a single mom, 3 boys, and I'm the one that got the tree. And every year, I would make an 8-foot tree that's 5 feet wide. So it was a beautiful, big, beautifully shaped tree. I actually cut one. Well, it was out this way, a little bit further, about 10 miles more up the road. I come out here with the boys when they were little ones, and I had permission to go down this road. I said I'd like to just get one out in the wild. I don't want to go to a tree lot. I want to go out. I want to take them out. I knew the area. I knew the dirt road because we have friends that had a camp down in there. The only camp on this great big long road. And we're driving along, and then all of a sudden I went, oh my God. And I hit the brake. And we were just kind of mosey and just putting. They had clear cut some trees on this side, and they had done a bit of clear cutting on this side, but right there was the land, but here was the road. They were like that, and the tree was right there. It was right on the edge. It's one of the most beautiful trees I've ever had in my life. I cut her down, took an axe and a saw, and then tied it to the roof of the car. I had a station wagon, tied it to the roof of the car, and then I prayed I wouldn't get stopped on the way home. They're supposed to have the tags on them because the tree lots, they tag their little trees with little plastic tags and stuff. I didn't have a tag. I said, we're going to make it home. This is our Christmas tree. We got it for nothing. And it was a ball. I made containers of hot chocolate, not hot chocolate, actual pure homemade cocoa. Cocoa for the boys to drink while we were out. Got the bags of cookies and donuts. So they had a nice snack thing going on. And they loved it. They thought it was great. They loved it. It was a great memory. It's a really, really, hi, Lachey. You're really beautiful memory. I don't get it either anymore. I agree with you. You and I are like sisters in Christmas here. Oh my goodness. Retail's taking somebody. Yeah, it does if you let it. I'm not a commercial type person. I'm not materialistic. So no, I do. My name, actually, if you look up, and I was like really impressed. I'm like, no wonder I love Christmas. If you look up the meaning of the name Natalie, most places will tell you, well, what one of them or two of them had said was child of Christmas. Child of Christmas. And I was blown away by that. Just completely. There was something else it said too. I've looked them up a few times. There was something else that was said about Christmas in the name Natalie. So I said, well, that explains it. Why I'm so nuts about Christmas. you know. I know what you mean anymore. I know what you mean. Hi, Cheryl. Yeah. Child of Christmas. Yeah. And it blew me away because of how crazy I am about. I'm more crazy about Christmas as an adult than I was as a child. That's the God's truth. The thing about Christmas, what's magical to me, is it can be quiet. It can be, kind of laid down, and you're in your own little world, and but it's Christmas. Anything can happen at any time at Christmas that you don't expect. You can get visitors, people you haven't seen in years. Wonderful Christmas gift right there. Or somebody mysteriously plays Secret Santa and they drop a gift that you ring your doorbell, knock on your door. Anything can happen. But what really moves me, now, when I had vehicles, we never stayed home any night 2 weeks before Christmas. 2 weeks before Christmas, every night after supper, bundled the kids all up, put them in the car, and away we'd go. We're just looking at neighborhoods. We're going to different neighborhoods, looking at the Christmas displays, the lights, and everything. That moves me because I know what's going on all over the world, pretty much. And we're all celebrating one thing all over the world. We merely little humans actually come together once a year around the world to celebrate something astronomical, something so moving and beyond beautiful, beyond beautiful. And we come together and we display our love for it, which is all done with the decorations. That's the way I am. So, just a moment. Just a moment. Who is it? Susie. Just a moment. I think it was Susie. I forgot to put it up. I'm a little slow that way. Hold on. We get chatting here sometimes, and other things get thrown. I just get forgotten about. I get caught up in stuff. But I'm moved by the worldwide community that celebrates the Christmas season. Let me see. There we go. Okay, the first one I post is for if you live in Canada, and if you're Canadian, you should know how to do e-transfers, the banking e-transfer system. That's the first. I gotta close other shit out before I get to you. Okay. Let me see here. This is the Canadian one. Now, just a moment. I'll give you the PayPal one. Hold on a moment. Hold on. Okay. Okay. And then there we go. There's the American one for the PayPal. People are talking here, and I'm not seeing what's going on. Let's see here. What did I miss? What did I miss? I don't have anybody around Cheryl, and I love every minute of it. I have nobody. I'm all alone here. Yes, last day of the lights. Do you really, Mary Jane? Well, most of the world's doing Christmas in July this year. So you're way ahead of us. Ha ha ha, Susie Ann, you're all right. It really is. It makes the world one. Yep, that's right. Waffles and whipping cream. Bacon. I don't eat bacon. I haven't eaten bacon in like 5 years now. I've been off of bacon and pork altogether. You guys, yeah. Yeah. Women are big lovers of bacon. I mean, we all know men love it, but women, lately, you see it in the movies, you see it in all kinds of things where the women now want, I got to have my bacon, so, but I haven't touched pork. It's been 5 years for me. I don't even miss it. I don't. Um, I have a BLT without the B. So actually I have some in my fridge. I have tomato and I've got lettuce. Yeah. So you'll eat my sherry. No bacon at all, Chris. No. 2 or 3 times a year, really, yeah. I want to I also want to abstain from beef and chicken as well eventually. I'm just studying the vegetarian food market, basically. You know what I mean? So look at that. My email is closed and my PayPal is closed. How did that happen? That's not what I didn't do that. I could have people sitting there waiting and I wouldn't know. Okay, come on now. I want my email. Did not want. Facebook. Okay, we're all good there. Let's bring PayPal only lets you stay in for a few minutes and it logs you out, which is good. It's a security feature, I'm sure. I just don't like logging in over and over and over again, and I have to log in every time. There we go. I think. Good. There we go. Good. There. But at Christmas, there's nothing like it. Nothing like it. You know, I had one other friend. She'd come here. She'd go, turn your lights all on. You know, and it was like March. And she's saying, turn your lights on. I'm spending the night. Turn your lights on. And I would do that for her. Yeah. So, but all my lights are on here tonight. It looks really good against the wood ceiling, the wood walls. Yeah. We had a hot day. I couldn't sit out. My deck was too hot. I didn't sit out at all today. I avoided it. The sun, blue sky, bright, brilliant, hot sun today. And the humidity was up. You could feel it when you walked out. I walked out of my deck, I opened my door, and the heat hit me in the face. Really did. It was a lot cooler in my house till I opened the door. And the heat hit me, and I walked out of the deck. I said, oh my God, you could barely breathe out here. It was so hot, you know. It is very, very cozy. I really love, well, when it's clean. It's not clean. I wouldn't show you guys right. Some night I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you guys, but not right now. House is a mess. I've just been laying things around. I usually pick up after myself all the time. And I don't know what happened to me yesterday and today. I don't know what happened. I keep hearing that song by Bruno Mars. I ain't doing nothing today. The Lazy Song it's called, or something like that. It's been raining, nice and cool in British Columbia. That's nice, Cheryl. That's really nice. No, I didn't curse it. I just came out and said, that's just too hot. I can't even. If I was to try to sit down out here, even under the umbrella, my clothes would be sticking to me. Not doing that, you know. So, but, and I think it was Chris, when I was talking to you early today, you said, so you knew somebody said they're going to still wear their mask probably for the next couple of years. Talking about this the other day. And I said, you're going to have people that are so freaked out about this pandemic. They're going to be forever paranoid about picking anything up in public. You never know where or when a pandemic is going to take birth. And you don't, you know, people like that, they're going to wear their masks from here on out whenever they go out into the public. You can tell pretty much, and become chronic hand washers. You know, there's going to be people that are not going to get, almost like a permanent PSTD thing, you know. So very strange. I'll switch to tea after a bit, but I'm really dry. I said I'm going to have a nice Diet Pepsi, and that's what I'm having to drink. And yeah, for sure. Any of us that come out of this normal, we're really lucky. But me, my life didn't change all that much the way some other you guys would have if you had family around and active social life and all of that stuff. But for me, I live alone and I'm always alone. You know, 99% of the time I'm here alone. And I like it that way. It's not a I'm lonely thing, because no, I'm not lonely. I love being able to get up out of bed when I want to get up. I love being able to go lay down when I want to go lay down. I love being able to eat when I want to eat, you know. Go out if I want to go out. I can do what I want. I have a real sense of freedom that I've never really had in my life before. Really, a sense of freedom. I paid all my bills today, for the monthly bills for, you know, May, whatever. And I paid everything. And I had a little bit of money left over because the power bill's gone down a bit, but the goddamn phone bill and the internet went up. I was paying $205 a month for my internet and my house phone. $205, which is quite dear compared to a lot of people. I went to pay today, it was $235, it went up. Why don't they just start charging everybody $500 a month, hey, and get it over with? $235 for a house phone and my internet. Isn't that it? That's what I went, what, you know. Well, this is it, Cheryl. I'm busy enough. I interact with people in that way probably more than most of you do, right? So there is that part that fills up that if there's a need, if there's a need for, you know, companionship. I don't just have the internet. I have YouTube and I have the group, and there's always people to talk to. Always people to talk to. I know some people think I'm rude. I've adopted an attitude of I don't give a shit if they think I'm rude. But people sometimes, they won't join the group, but they want to be my friend. And what happens is they put the friend request in and I just go, okay. And I'll recognize the name or whatever. I feel them out, you know, and accept them. And then find out later they didn't even join the group. Now they want to sit and chat with me all the time. And I want to say, excuse me for this, but I want to say, these people don't know me from a hole in the ground, right? I want to say, yep, you're the one. Out of the thousands of people that would talk to me today, you're the one I'm going to talk to. I don't know if you're my hole in the ground. You know what I mean? So people just don't think. They really don't. That is an outrageous amount. It is. Yeah. 15 a month. Wow. Isn't that something? No, and I don't know what's going on. I hear all kinds of stories. We've got one other company, Rogers, that we could get our services from, and I can't stand that company. I hate that company with a passion. Like you mentioned them, I just go, because I dealt with them once before, and it was not a good experience at all. They were, I don't know if they played stupid or they were actually ignorant. They didn't know, and they just pretended to know. You know, this sort of a thing going on. So, I almost wish, because this type of person I am, if I had the money to install a tower right there, right here in my yard, one that went all above the trees, a really high one, and have my own internet, I would do it in a heartbeat. I would do it in a heartbeat. I've got the space for it. I do. It's this. And nobody else would be on it either. I'd have it wired up so that it's just for my house. Or if other people wanted on it, then I'd charge them for the service, a low fee. I wouldn't charge no $205 a month, you know. Yeah. Oh my God, they did? Really? People settle today for bad customer service. They keep, you know, years ago, my parents. I'll tell you right now, my parents, the era that I grew up in, if they called a place that serviced them in any way, shape, or form, and they got talked to and treated the way Rogers treats their customers. Back in the day, they'd pull out, they'd say, I'm taking my business elsewhere, and they would go to the competition or whatever. They would just do it. People today keep calling back over and over and over and over and over again, you know. Yeah. But I'm on, and we don't get much out here because we're rural. I'm hearing birds, and the birds shouldn't be out now. Maybe they just arrived and they're settling in for the night. Can hear them talking. I know, Cheryl. I know, Cheryl Simpson, honest. I've dealt with them too. I only dealt with them once, and I said never again. They couldn't. I said, why am I getting wrong numbers? You got my number listed, and I specifically said private number. Well, let me check. Well, yeah, you're listed as a private number. Really? Then why do I have a lot of people calling me? I'm not a private number. And when I call my friends, my number's showing up on their screen, and it shouldn't show up. It should come up private number. So they couldn't keep my number private, and I have no idea why. And I even said, look, do you charge for it? You're not allowed to say that. I have to ask. If you charge for a private, I'll pay the extra money. I have to have a private number. I've had a private number since day one that I had a telephone. We're going back, 50 years here, pretty much. 40 years at least, 45. Anytime I've had a phone, it's been a private number. You can't find me in the book, and you can't call directory assistance. They won't give it to you. So. Oh, I don't need a block, but I don't need one. I don't. Maybe other people reading it could benefit from that. So, And I don't use a cell phone for phone calls. That's only used for pictures, video, and a couple other little things. But I have a landline. I pay for a landline. So old-fashioned phone, you got to pick it up by the receiver, and you got to punch the numbers in. I actually have an old rotary phone as well, where you pick it up, and you have to turn, So that's a real hard one to use. One thing about phones before they became electrical and all that stuff, like with the rotary phone, they don't run on electricity at all. There's the phone cord, comes out the back, you plug it into your wall, your phone cord with your phone outlet. So when all your power goes down, you pick your phone up, you're in the dark, your phone still works. Phone lines haven't gone down. But if you have to make if you have to call someplace that says press this, press that, that's real tricky doing that on a rotary phone. Party lines is another one. Yeah. I got a little dingle here. And that came into my email, so I'm assuming. Yes. Somebody wants a reading. Somebody wants a reading. Nita. Oh my goodness. Oh, Nita. Nita, you're up. Nita, there you are. There you are, my dear. Hi, Nita. Well, that's interesting what you wrote for your question. Wow. $80. I wish all I had to pay was $80. I think this is where the government should step in and regulate. They claim to, but no, they don't really. You don't raise somebody's internet and landline $30 in 1 month. No. This is for Nita. This question is very interesting. Hubby's coming around more often. Is there going to be a reconciliation between Nita and her husband? I got to brag here. Let me brag. I never brag. But what did Nita put here? And just... No, I'm not all done. Get out of there. No, get out of there. I didn't ask you to come up. Okay. Oh, my God, I'm dry. Nita says, you was right that my separated husband is coming around more. Will there be a reconciliation? Does he want to move back home? That was Nita's question. She obviously is making a point that I had read for her before, and it turned out to be correct, which is nice. That's nice to say. You did, Mary Jane? Why are there planes going everywhere now? That's a small engine. There goes Bear. He thinks somebody's here. That's what it is. Okay, let's see here. So we're going to continue the story, basically, Nita. Your life story right at the moment. Nita's husband's coming around. He wasn't at all at first. But in her last reading, she was told, yes, he's going to be coming around more. And her question is very direct this time. She's asking, are they going to be reconciliated fully? Will he be moving back home? That is for Nita. Please bring forward an answer for Nita. An answer to her question. Let's see here. All right. I'm going to, no, one more and I'm going to cut. Sorry. I like to give powers that be a heads up that I'm going to cut after the next roll. Try to make a point of doing that. There we go. Now I can cut. Now we can cut. All right. You're very anxious right now, Nita. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the first card that came up for you here was the 9 of Swords. It's the anxiety card of tarot. It's basically it's spirit and the powers that be acknowledging where you are right now. Where you are right now. Okay? Being under this kind of stress can give you major headaches. It can give you stomach aches. It can bear with me here. It can interrupt your sleep patterns at night. All due to stress and overthinking. You have to remember this, though. This is the advice from the card. What ties you up at 3 a.m. when you should be sleeping and gets you upset and wound up? Always look smaller in the light of day. It's overwhelming in the daylight. That's just the way we are as humans. Everything feels the worst at night. So, I'm wondering if that's a rescue plane. There it goes again. They're flying in my area, like they're real close. I hope nothing's wrong. Seems to me somebody may be lost. Try to keep your perspective, Nita, when negative thoughts get in your way. Panic attack, fear, guilt, insomnia, nightmare, stress, and mental overload is what you're kind of going through right now. And you're going to go through that for a little while, by the way. Yeah, it's a small aircraft. One of those 2-seaters is probably what it is. They're gone again. It's like they're making circles. People go missing out here. They get lost. So that's the first card that came up. It's really, it's the way tarot is saying, we know what you're going through right now. We're acknowledging what you're going through. What is it, sweetie? Just a minute. I've got a screen up. You're not sticking your face out the window. Go ahead. Get up. Come on. Come on. There you go. You're not coming up front. Now, you're a woman with great passion that not enough sleep, I bet. But this card's representing you, Nita. Okay? This card is beautiful. She's beautiful. All right? I like the Queen of Wands because she's a very passionate individual. Very chatty, very talkative, dynamic. Let me see here. She thrives in the company, anybody's company. Passionate, talkative, organic, dynamic. She leads by example. She's not all talk. She's representing you. But through her work or her beliefs, she inspires other people to fulfill their potential in relationships. Shows you're a very supportive person of other people, very much so, because you speak from your heart as well. That counts for something these days. Speaking from your heart. You find communication is very vital. And you may find it very, very frustrating dealing with the odd person you run into every now and again, somebody that's closed off from their emotions. There can be 100 people killing themselves laughing around them, and they always have that poker face. They never show emotion. They don't open up. They don't talk. They don't communicate, but they're there, kind of a thing. Stay away from people like that. They'll make you feel bad about you. That's what they end up doing, all right? As the U card in the reading here for you, the Queen is showing you it is now time to honor your own special talents, should you have any. In other words, take care of you. Don't, whoa, okay. This is what I just got. Do not, I know you want your husband to come back. That's not even a question. You want your husband home. You want him to come back. You want to reconcile. You want to fix what was broken and hopefully end up in a better place than where you were the last time, or even where you are right now. Tarot is telling you that's very honorable. It's very noble. But you know what's more noble and more honorable than that? You're to spend time on yourself. Don't hold your breath now until he comes back. Don't do that. Do not, Nita, do not hold your breath until he comes back. I want you to see you get up every day and build the day around you and yourself. If your husband's included in that later on in the day or later on that morning, then set it up that way. But before and after and in between, when he's not there, you do for Nita. You be your own best friend. It's important that you do that. You be your own best friend. Be nice to you, but don't sit and twiddle your thumbs. I wonder if he'll call me today. Oh my gosh, he's a half an hour late. Where is he? You got to fight against doing that. You got to put yourself first. That's what you have to do. If you don't, you're going to get hurt all over again. I can guarantee it. He may not do it deliberately, but he would take advantage of that, maybe in an unconscious way, subconsciously take advantage of, if he thought you were desperate for him. You may not do it to be mean, and it almost like second nature. Oh, I had this work in my favor. You do that, do you? Yeah, that's why I'm feeling it then, isn't it? It's not my fault. It's your fault that I'm feeling it. I got something in one eye I can't see. Those birds are still out there. That's unbelievable. Now, and that might happen with your husband. Like I say, if I thought your husband was a manipulator, I would say your husband's a manipulator. Don't let him take advantage. I would say that. But I'm feeling he's more old school. And they can do things and not realize that they're doing, what they're really, really doing. All they are seeing is, the ends to the means to what they're doing, reaching a certain point, kind of a thing. So birds don't normally fly at night. These are little songbirds. They're out there chitter-chattering away. Compared to the part of the world where they came from, they're on their way. This is migratory bird path. I come from all over the world here. And it cuts through my backyard. So could be wherever they were was way hotter than what it was here today, I'm sure. It's just how the weather affects me. 23 is too warm for me. It's just too damn warm. But here, I see a little bit of darkness here going on with this Knight of Swords for you, Nita. All right? No, just little songbirds. But the geese, well, you hear them going at night. If they're coming, if they're arriving or if they're leaving, you hear them. You hear them coming in at night, just after dark. Sometimes they're just landing here, kind of a thing. There, I'm not going to keep pushing the chair in and out. You jumped down, you lost your spot. Sorry, dear. This Knight is, I haven't figured him out yet. Give me a minute. Give me a minute to figure him out. But he's in the troublesome suit of swords. And this is somebody bringing a whirlwind of drama, creating confrontations, unexpected blocks, disruptions to plans, and in relationships, insecurity, and arguments. So you two are going to have another row. That's what I thought it meant right off. And it is. That's what I'm feeling. You're going to have another row here before you finally settle in. You're going to have a fight on your hands, so says Tarot. And there's little you can do to avoid the upheaval that it's going to bring. But on the plus side, you're going to know exactly with what and with whom you are dealing. The advice: avoid being drawn into drama any more than is necessary. So don't create drama if you can help it. Try not to take this setback personally. This is something they've got their own fight. It's not even your fight, whatever that means. Battles, confrontation, stress, unstoppable force, manipulation, immaturity, and instability. It shows a bit of an upheaval here. But Wisconsin, yeah. The next card is a nice card. It's a good card. It's Pentacle. Yes, ma'am. It's Pentacle. Here we go. This is a good card for you here. All right. This king is revealing a man who is ambitious, someone who is trustworthy and protective. And when he commits to a project or relationship, he's loyal to the last. He can be a powerful business owner or leader. He has his hands-on attitude about him. He's not afraid to get right in and do the nitty-gritty and the dirty work. As the U card in the reading, he's representing generosity and love. And what you gain, you will share with the people who are most important to you. The advice: protect what is yours while helping other people. At the same time, it's okay to help other people, but you have to take care of you first. That's the main thing. Enjoy the rewards success is going to bring to you. Money and protection, power, loyalty, stability, leadership, and commitment are the key words. Bear with me because I'm going to ask Lilith straight out. I'm going to ask her straight out, Nita. Here we go. Here we go. Let's find out what Lilith thinks about all this. I tried her last night for somebody, and she wouldn't work. She had the night off. I swear, she just took the night off. I wasn't impressed. I had to use Charles, but we'll see what happens here tonight. We're still within the parameters of Anita's reading. Her question is: her husband has been coming around more. They're separated, and but he's been coming around more. He's been more present in her life. And her question is: are they going to be able to reconcile their relationship? Are they going to join together once again? Are they going to get back together? Is the question here. Sorry, I took it too low. Go ahead, Lilith. Answer Nita's question. Oh my God, Natalie. I'm sorry. I don't like moving. That's why I hold it this way. Are Nita and her husband going to reconcile? Are they going to save the relationship and join together as one? Yes is the answer. You are. And not only that, it's going to happen very, very soon, Nita. All right. That, my dear, was your reading. That was your reading. Thank you. So Lilith is back. Yes, she is back. She worked for you. That was a yes, Nita. And it's going to happen very soon, like I said. The answer is yes, and it's going to happen very soon. But you guys might have another blow up either just before it or just after he moves back. But you're going to get through it. It's all going to settle itself out. It's going to calm itself out. So, yes. Okay, I'm going to see who's up next here. Because I think there is, let me see. It might not be anything now. I don't know. Got to check though to make sure nobody's left waiting. Let's see. Mary Jane, there you are. That's great too. All right, Mary Jane, you're up next. You're up next, madam. You're welcome, Nina. It was my pleasure. You're up next, Mary Jane. I didn't know you were even on the list. Okay, let's see here. Here we go. Here we go. This is for Mary Jane. There's 2 business ventures she's going to be getting involved in. Are they going to be profitable for her? I'll read the question again just to make sure I didn't miss anything or screw it up. Just a moment. Now, need to know if the 2 new business ventures are going to be profitable enough to pursue. Okay, enough to pursue. Profitable enough to go for it. 2 business ventures that marry our Mary Jane. She's our Mary Jane. She's the same Mary Jane as usual. There are no 2 Mary Janes. There are only 1 Mary Jane. Make sure that you know who we're talking about here. And she's got 2 business ventures. Are they going to be profitable enough for her to pursue them? Go back into the stream here. All right. Yeah. Our geese came in here the end of February is when they came in. The end of the month in February is when they came in. So they've been here quite a while. And when they arrive, you know they're here because it's flock after flock after flock. They all land over here in the tidal ponds. And I sit and listen to them like this with the window open. They're pretty cool. Let's see. This is for Mary Jane. Are the 2 business ventures, the new business ventures, going to prove profitable? God. Profitable enough to pursue, to be worth her time business-wise to pursue? Are they going to be profitable in the financial sense? Oh, those got turned around the wrong way, didn't they? No, just that one card. All right. Okay. Sweet Tarot, this is where I'm going to cut right after this run through here. This is where I'm going to cut. Isn't that something? Why is it for you, Mary Jane? I get past 3 and the cards just change into another area altogether. That's got nothing to do with what? How many? There's 1, 2. Yeah, there's the next 3. I could probably go on. The next 3 cards, if I would have picked them, wouldn't fit in with this at all. They don't make any sense. But I've got my Green Witch out. I forgot I haven't had the Green Witch out, but there she is. We're going to pull one of those for sure. Just bear with me for a moment. These ventures look like they're going to be something new for you. Well, you said they're new. But really bringing an aspect of change to your everyday life as well. Green Witches are cool, but that's what I'm feeling like, because with the first card that's indicating something like this for you, Mary Jane, the 8 of Cups, and that's the change card of tarot. So very prominent, very strong. Yeah. Well, if you're going to have new ventures and new anything going on in your life, it only even makes sense to say that, even if it didn't come up, to say that it's going to bring a certain amount of change for you in your life. It's going to be adding more to your life, you might say. So light one up, Mary Jane. Yep, the 8 of Cups. It is the major change. It is the change. All the 8s in tarot mean change, but this is the king of the crop change. So it's something big. Just give me a moment. You're ready for change. I can tell you that. You're ready and prepared. You're prepared for it. You can't prepare any more than you have already psyched yourself into being. Looks like you may be taking another trip again soon as well. This trip's going to feel more like a journey. The advice is simple for this card. You follow your heart. Follow your heart and go forward. That's what you do here. If you have any question on what to do, that's it. Listen to your gut. Listen to your instincts. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your heart. And then you go forward. So, oh my goodness. Why are you surprised it's going to bring a change then, Mary Jane? That's huge. Those are huge changes. Oh my God. And the other personal sales, hey, you can. Your keywords for this 8 are something else coming to an end here. It shows you taking departure from something, or you did take a departure from something. But journeys and movement going on, a transition you're going through, travel's involved, and you could be going on another vacation soon as well. I don't know how you're going to manage to do all that. I would say, so far, from what I'm seeing, the answer is yes. We're going to ask Lilith too, by the way. The next card looks damn good for you too. Okay. I may check that out sometime, Mary Jane. With the King of Pentacles, or the Knight of Pentacles, I'm sorry, it's not the King, it's a Knight. Let's see here. He's moving forward with money in his hand. Look at this. Look at this. Look. He means business. And look how comfortable he is. And he's moving forward with money in his hands. So that's a beautiful thing for you. Right off. Right off. He is nice. This Knight, as the book says, generic side, he is not dashing. He's slow. He's steady. He plans his moves with care. He may not be charming, but he's loyal and he's trustworthy. This could be somebody else you're dealing with through your business that you're doing. Any offer this guy makes can be taken quite seriously. He often appears in readings to show businesses, business investments, projects that have good future potential. There's your answer right there. That's what he's representing, good future potential. Again, the answer to your question is yes. This is the right time to make a serious decision about your long-term future here. Advice, hard graph may not be exciting, but the results are going to bring you some really great fulfillment. Keywords, order and planning, trust, work, property, investments, and progress. And the last card's another good one. Another good one. You got the gorgeous 10 of Pentacles here. Okay. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, there we are. Didn't have to look anywhere for it. Good luck's coming your way. It's all going to work in your favor, Mary Jane. This is a beautiful thing. It really is a beautiful thing. There's going to be, in some ways, unexpected financial bonuses happening here to you, coming your way. And you're really going to appreciate the stability that it's going to be bringing to you. You could have a future family gathering on the cards as well. And it's all going to be in the name of love. Basically, it's going to be what there's not going to be any debates, any arguments, anything like that going on. The card is predicting families, your family being joined by love. Everything's done in the name of love. This is beautiful for you. The advice, appreciate the special bonds that you share with the group, your family, and the love that comes with commitment. There could be somebody in the family structure announcing a wedding, a marriage, an engagement, anything you're going to hear about. There's a coming together of two people, at least. Keywords are family, celebrations, generosity, money, luck, compliments, completeness, and love. Completeness and love. The universe does not. You're correct about that. Bear with me. I'm going to, yes, I'm going to pull a Green Witch, but I want to speak with Lilith first. We're going to ask her first off. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, Lilith, this one is for our Mary Jane. We're still within the parameters of her reading. And her question is, are the two new business ventures that she's going to take on are, I'm trying to figure your wording again. Bear with me. I'm having a brain freeze here. Hold on. No, I'm not done. Stop trying to close me down. That's what we want enough. Okay, that's what we want right there. Okay, I got it. Okay. Thank you for your patience, Lilith. There we go. Still within the parameters of Mary Jane's reading. Two new business ventures are coming up for her. Are they going to prove to be profitable enough for her to pursue? Are they going to be profitable enough for Mary? She's going to stop again. This is for Mary Jane. Two business ventures. New ones. Are they going to be profitable enough for her to bother pursuing them? There we go. There we go. Very much so. Yes. Yes is the answer for you. Yes. So she's saying yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Lilith. And now I'm going to pull a Green Witch for you as well. We're going to see what the Green Witch has to say about all this. Make some room. There. Oh, is that right? Jerry Jane. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yes, Cheryl. And she just shortened it for the universe. Yeah, that's what she means by uni. This is for Mary Jane. If you got one more message you'd like Mary Jane to receive, could you please bring it through now within the deck of the Green Witch? Could you please bring this through right now? One more message for Mary Jane. Please bring it through. One more roll through. And I'm going to cut the deck. Boy, they want to take off on me some bad and end up on the floor. They're fighting against me here. All right. I'm going to cut the deck on this one. Here we go. Oh my God. No way. You got the 9 of chalices. Look at her. No. Look. How beautiful. How beautiful is she? I love this card. How exciting. How exciting. You got the 9 of chalices, which basically is the 9 of cups. Yes, I would say so. Bear with me for a moment here. I need chalices to come up. Where's the chalices? I think they're towards the back. If I'm not mistaken. Or am I? No. Further ahead. Nope. There we go. Oh, what'd you do that for? There's the king. There's the queen. The knight should be next. Yeah. Page. The 10. There we go. All right. Okay. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Marie. How are you? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Isn't this beautiful? Bay leaves, herbs of wishes granted, promotion, and divination are on the mantle. A ladybug, a symbol of good luck and wishes, happiness, and divination, is on the crystal ball. The meaning: wishes granted, happy future, satisfaction, success, happiness, prosperity, efforts rewarded, victory, material and emotional attainment, accurate intuition, and fulfillment of a dream. The prompt on it: wishes granted and a happy future. There you go, Mary Jane. You better get a lotto ticket. Looks all good from here, my dear. That was nice, Mary Jane. You usually don't get big cards like that, do you? I like the wish card. Oh my God. My heart, we just went, woohoo, she got the wish card. Isn't this nice? That was beautiful. It was great. It's really, really, really nice. Yes, sir. So, I may end up splitting, like I was saying about pendulum readings. Another way to go is to make them part of the regular mini readings, but people would have to ask, what do you want? I'd say, what is it you want? Do you want cards or do you want the pendulum? And you can't ask detailed questions of a pendulum. People can only ask questions that they're going to expect a yes or a no to, either one. Everything else in between will probably come forward, but you can't ask specific things off of a pendulum. They're yes or they're no, basically. You charged up. You should be. I'm charged up for you. Mary Jane works constantly. She works steady. She deserves all the breaks that she can get to come her way. She really does. So it's beautiful. Even Lily, she started going pretty quick there, eh? When she does the tight, the swings, like instead of being, excuse me, Lila, if I use you as an example, instead of going, I'll do it sideways. Say this is the, she sometimes swings out like this, eh? There's a big swing there. But when something's coming quick and immediate, it goes like this. I can't even do it. I got to force it. Okay. What happens is she swings, it's short like that. See? Like that. That means now kind of a thing. And the closer it is to the circle, the less that it reaches out past that circle that's on the selenite as meaning now. So this is really close on you because that's what she was doing. She was at that really short swing like that, and then other times she's swinging way out there, right? So it indicates months or even years. Up to 2 years is what I usually say when they start swinging wide like that. So yeah, you're getting good at reading, Lilith. No, I didn't do them yet, Yvonne. The last 2 days I've just been lazy as could be. I haven't done them yet. I haven't. But ironically, one of my sons was here on, I think it was Saturday, I'm not sure, Friday or Saturday last week. He brought me a carrot muffin stuffed with cream cheese. I said, geez, now you just took my craving away for the blueberry ones with the cheese. But I got the cheese in. Um, I had to get it at the corner store. You can imagine cream cheese at a corner store. And I ended up getting the, what they call no compliments, or what are they called? The compliments brand, which is like a no name. It's a store thing. So I would have rather had the craft, you know. Do you really? I'm thinking on adding them in, and I'll figure out what to charge for them. Um, would definitely be $5 for one question. That's all it would be. And if it's two, we'll put it up to 10. If it's three, it'll be 15. There probably won't be any people asking any more than that. So, but we can add them in, kind of a thing. But people don't understand. You believe some of the, when I get private readings, and I got one young lady across the pond from me, and she's over in Novi. And she sometimes the last questions I go, oh, that's so hard. She only wants pendulum readings. That's all she ever orders. She orders usually for 4 questions or 6 questions, something like that. And I go through them. I love doing her because it's very short read, very short, very sweet, very quick. And before I know it, I'm done. Usually 40 minutes, and I'm done her reading and sending it to her. So, yeah, they are. Yeah, mine swings different. And I did it a couple times when I was first breaking these pendulums in. I said, my name is Jane Doe, and let it swing. And it went in a circle like this. I said, okay, my name is Natalie. And it went bang, 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 bang. I said, so it's opposite for me. The circles of the nose, the swinging like a head. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. And that's how they are. I noticed a lot of other readers, they do it the other way around. They all do it the other. I've never seen anybody doing it the way I do. I just went by my own experience, and that's what's worked. So you balance rocks. That's cool. You mean you put one on top of the other on top of the other, or there's my first June bug. I gave Bear a bath this week too. I did. Yeah. And I'm getting some more flea control for him tomorrow. It's due. Yeah, here comes the June bugs because I got my window open a little bit. Buggers, get out of here. I wonder how dark it'll be. Be too dark for reading or what? Am I going to be able to see? We're going to try that. Maybe it'll get them away from the window a bit here. So, the only place he challenged me, and I got to fix it now, is when I like to trim his fur when I got him in the sink, and he's at eye level, and he usually sits still. He was twitching a bit, and I was trying to get the hairs to shorten them around his snout, and they're a little choppy looking, but I'll get them fixed eventually. Okay. There's the thing. Why do they do that? I take and I drain the water and make sure he's rinsed really well before I take him out. And then I squeeze the water out of his tail and around his legs. And I can't do much about the rest of it. And then I throw a big heavy towel, right? And I wrap him in that, take him out, and I set him on a table, and I'm doing this. I'm drying as much as I can. And I go, there, I got the worst of it. You're not going to drip. There you go. Go to her. The minute his feet hit the floor, oh my God. He just tears from room to room back out here. So I opened the door, said, go do it down the yard. Go on. And he went around and he tore around and he tore around and around. Oh my God, just a black blur going around the yard. He's just on the tear. And then he comes flying up the stairs and then he shakes. He goes, there, I'm done. Oh my gosh. Oh, that would be a challenge, Yvonne. They're so funny. Yeah. But I got him ready. I have to clip his knee. He doesn't give me a hard time about clipping his nails. Trying to brush him is a wrestling match from hell. I've got to literally try to get a hold of him first, which is next to impossible. Grab him by the back of the neck and hold him into me and and I have to fight to keep him there to hold on. It's just he thinks it's a game. He wants to play rough. It's simple as that. I'm up for this, Mom. Let's go. Come on, So, but if I keep it up long enough and I don't give in to him, he stops, and then he'll just lay there. He'll let me brush him all over. So, I'd love to have another one too. But I'm 61 and I hope to outlive Bear. I wouldn't want to leave him behind. He wouldn't be in this house anymore that he's only known as his only home ever. Being with other people, it doesn't matter if it was my sons or who it was, he's still not with me, you know. So that's my biggest goal, is to outlive the dog. And it'll kill me. When he goes, I'll probably go right behind him. So. Nine. Looking at two numbers, 99. I've been here an hour and a half already. Wow. Wow, it doesn't seem that long. That's a big puppy. 50 pounds. But my last dog was Bear, and he was Big Bear. And he weighed about 80 is what he went. He was a big, black, beautiful dog with long fur. He was gorgeous. Very handsome dog. I used to bath him down in the water, down in the cove. A couple other places we lived, we had a river in our backyard, whatever. I always took him down and washed him down there. I wasn't going to take an 80-pound dog and put him in my tub. It was too much. So, go ahead, Mary Jane. I'm real happy Mary Jane got a wonderful reading tonight. That was really, really, really nice. Go ahead, Cheryl. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere, guys. I'm right here. I am right here, my dears. La 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 la. I'm gonna get up and freshen my drink. Everybody's getting up to run off. I'm getting up too. Do you know what? Turning that overhead light out. It bugs me that my white lights aren't on because they're connected. But the June bugs have gone away. They're not happy with the light. There's not enough light here now. And I can still see. I hope you guys can still see. No, thank you. That'd be too much. No, I used to take Bear down and do him. Or there were times we had bad heat. And we'd take him down to the yard and I'd start at his ass and the tail and have the garden hose. It's cold water, right? And first he'd jump. Of course he would. And I'd do anything to keep him cool. And we were out there one day. We were soaking him down. Once we got him completely wet, he calmed right down. He probably grew a little numb to it. And he was just standing there letting us do this. People were driving by and they were beeping the horn and waving. This is to say, good going. You get the dog wet, keep him wet. Good job, good job. You know. So that was kind of nice. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I want a 7-Up this time. I need some ice. I forgot that other door's open. My bedroom door's still open on the inside. Oh my God. What June bugs coming in there? Baby, don't do that to mommy. I forgot about that. That's dangerous leaving that inside door open when I'm not here. That's not a good idea. Not with you around. There. There we go. All right. I wish I had a candle to burn. Oh, that's something else I got to add to my list. Whoops, sorry, everybody. There's one at the window. I can hear him, the little bastard. Get out of here. Candles. My son that does my groceries for me, he's doing a run to the city for me tomorrow and picking up some stuff that I need. So, and as it's occurring to me, I panic when I go, I better write that down because if I forget, I'm going to be mad, kind of a thing. Hi, Tasha Ball. You better, because it was a good one. That was pretty good. I seen you get that 9. Man, that blew me away right there. I said, oh, this is awesome. So, how you doing, Tasha B? I keep going to call you Tasha Bean. Tasha Bo. Sorry. Anastasia. I think I'll just call you Anastasia from now on. I keep going to say Tasha Bean. Oh, my. Got something in my mouth. There. Yeah, I won't be going to the city, though. They don't like me in the city. And that's a lot of driving for him. He doesn't live in where I live. He lives in another part of the province. He's a good hour and a half drive away in one direction. So it's easy for him to stop, pick up what I need, and then to bring it down here, drop it off the house, then he can go home. That's 4 or 5 hours out of his day right there just doing that. So he has to come and get me first, and then go back into town. Then he brings me back home, and then he still has to go. We're talking 5, 6 o'clock the night before we're done, so. Oh, get away from my windows, you bastards. I gotta make sure. See, this is what I wanted that roll of tape for. I hope that screen don't pop. Though I hope there's no breeze out there to speak of, so I hope it stays that way. What time are we? They're in their last hour. They usually disappear by 11 o'clock. There's usually none out there. I don't know why, but there isn't. They disappear, so we're almost there. Oh, I can see one right there. Ew. Yuck. No, he's got a girlfriend. He's got a girlfriend. And I don't have a spare bed here right now. I don't. I'm hoping to get one for the front bedroom. Eventually. How bad is it for bugs? Huh. I'd be a wrong one to ask probably. And well, really, I don't find it's that bad considering where I live. I got the tidal ponds. They carry their own insects, but or the surf, the cove. But the tidal ponds, that's a marsh area. Marshes are known for being full of bugs, bad for mosquitoes, this kind of a thing. But I kind of overlook them. Now the people live down below on that side. They're right in the middle of the marsh, almost. The bugs there must be terrible. They must be horrible. I wouldn't know. I've never, July is a time to stay away from the beach unless you're wearing some unusual kind of bug repellent, because what they call the horse flies are out in July, and they hang down past the end of my path. That's where they usually show up, and all the way to the water's edge. So that whole thing you have to walk, you're getting chewed alive. And they leave big holes in you. They take a bite out of you. You know what? You look. You don't have to search for it. You see the hole. And I've worn off, and that didn't bother them at all. I've sprayed it, and it didn't bother them at all. It was horrible. And they don't disappear again. They stay right in that area. Once they get on my path, I'm free and clear. They leave me alone. Or once they get on the beach, they leave me alone, kind of a thing. But they're bad. We used to have, and it's always only in the last 8 or 9 years, we had a bat called the little brown bat. And they had their home close to here somewhere. And every night when the sun would start to go down, we'd be at dusk. You could hear the wings. You could hear them cheeping. They cheep. And they'd be out, and they'd be getting all the bugs off the outside wall of the house, the spiders. That's what they'd be swooping through. They were beautiful. And all of a sudden they caught that white nose syndrome that wiped out so many bat populations. And it completely killed off. Get away from my window. It completely killed off the little brown bat in our area of the province. Wiped every one of them out. Every one of them. And I could hear, I more than once heard, what happens is they get the white nose syndrome, and what it does, it wakes them up too early for the year. Like, they're awake. They come out of where they're at, and they go to feed. They come out like in April and May, they wake up. There's nothing for them to eat. There's no bugs at that time of year. None. There's not a spider. There's not a fly. There's nothing. And I've heard them sitting in the trees crying, sounding very weak. And it broke my heart. It really broke my heart. They were starving, and they starved to death is what happens to them. So they say they found another species of the little brown bat, and they're going to try to reintroduce it into New Brunswick. I hope they do, because that takes care of a lot of the bugs. So, we got those damn Jew bugs here, though. They're only out for, we're not anywhere near June. We haven't been, but they came out last week. And they'll go about the first week into July before they die off. Yeah. It's just that I live there's a marsh on this side and the cove's over there. And that marsh, I wouldn't be too quick to take a walk through there in the summertime. But they used to the bats would feed off of the mosquitoes. They'd eat millions of them a night, and it kept the numbers down. So the first 2 years were really bad for mosquitoes, just the mosquitoes. I got video. I had to. My windows were just covered with mosquitoes, little tiny, millions of them, So, baby, mommy's not doing this all night long for you, hon. Not going to do it all night long, baby. Get up. Hurry up. Come on. Come on, Bear, if you're coming up. It's got to be under his speed, his conditions. But yeah, they were. And they're not as bad as they used to be. What's been eating them? I have no idea. Or their numbers are just down. I don't know. But they're still here. But, I'll get the odd one in the house. We'll slide in. Right now, house flies are bad. I haven't got my magic screen up on my door yet. I've had it over a week. I'm a little timid at getting up because I got to get up on a chair to do around the top of the door. So I'm a little timid about that. But I'll get to it for sure. Hi, Isabella. Barry's sitting, he's right here, sitting behind me, up against my back on the chair. Full of more piss and vinegar than normal. Yeah, he sure is. Sleeping with him lately, though, I know it sounds crazy, but he sleeps on this side of me. And sometimes I'll roll on my side the other, and I'll feel him against my back. And he's like sleeping with a toddler. He feels like a child to me. So he puts his feet up against me. He rolls up against me. He butts into me. He moans a little bit and groans, and I'm like, I could swear there's a 2-year-old sleeping there. Seriously, yeah. Now the only way I'm going to get back into mainstream tarot on YouTube, the only way the guys that are doing really well at it, because they post several times a day, 7 days a week. They just do. That's what they do. And it's 7 days a week. There's no vacation. There's no time off, you might say, for them. And I used to post daytime ones, your readings for the day. And I used to do weekly readings and mid-month readings and whatever. I was on quite a bit. So my numbers were skyrocketing. It was crazy. But with everything I've been through in the last couple, and I'm not one that has shit going on in their life like the way I've had it going on. And I'm not one to talk about my health. I'm not one of them old ladies that all they're going to do, you start talking about her health, she won't shut up for the next 3 hours about health. I'm not like that. If I talk about it, it's because it's like, I don't understand what's going on. What is it? I'm not used to that. My dizzy spells, it's been a good week since I've had a dizzy spell. They're gone. They vanished. My ear is still ringing. But the dizzy spells and the vomiting, whatever it was, it went away. It's gone. So that's a good thing. I haven't had my leg and my arm give out on me in the same length of time because they're connected. So I don't know. I don't know what the heck is going on, but whatever it is, it seems to be gone now. So I got a little dingle, tells me it's probably. Cheryl, I'll just check to see. I just want to see if you got your question. No, you don't. Go ahead, Cheryl. I see you put in for a reading. Go ahead, Cheryl. What's your question? On me. I don't know if I'll ever get that kind of energy back to be that prolific, really, on YouTube. I don't know. But the longer it goes on, the more my numbers roll back, the less people that are getting my notifications, they're just not receiving them. So, okay, here's Cheryl's question. Question is, when my dad told me about the keys, what was the key to success for me? You're talking about that dream? You're the one that had that dream that night, Cheryl? Your dad holding out the keys? There's some lagging going on here. Cheryl, you're lagging. You should go out of the chat and come back in again. Yeah, it's about the dream I had. Okay. Could you go out of the chat, completely leave the stream, and then come back in again to get you on even time here? Okay. I don't know what's going to come out of this. No idea. Let's see. No, he didn't say anything to you. He was just standing in the hallway holding out the keys. Good. You're back. Wonderful. That's beautiful. No, you never said that he said a word to you while he stood there smiling, holding up the keys, holding them out to you, kind of a thing, with a smile. And I don't remember what the meaning was. I don't remember the reading itself. I remember that part. So you're driving yourself nuts over it, really. We're looking for a reason for why Cheryl's father in the dream came to her, held the keys out in front of her, and she said one of the keys was the keys to success. What is it? What is it? What is it? What was the key to success? What success? I think is what she's asking. What success? I'm going to roll through one more time, and then I'm going to cut. No, this is too heavy for even me to read. I don't like cards like this. They just become more challenging on where the time frame lays. But the first card that came up for you, Knight of Wands. I don't normally draw him very often, but he's here tonight. Activity. Activity is the prompt on him. I haven't pulled him too many times. It's rare that I pull him. I don't know why. Just a moment. I'm trying to keep myself as open as much as I can as well. Jesus. Got the dropsies. Here, leave that alone. I got it. Thank you, dear. I just heard, because the way it's like he's saying it to the seahorse. There are many things open and available to you now. The sky's the limit. That's what I heard when I looked. I don't know. And the seahorse is extremely attentive as he's speaking to him. I know he's talking to him. And the seahorse is almost like a greenhorn. He's going, really? You mean I can be what I want? I could do what I want? That's kind of what I'm getting right there. But hey, anyway. Where it's a card of activity and it's fallen in the first place. Well, the first things off the card is telling you that there's not going to be any more waiting, no more holdups. You're not going to be left hanging around doing nothing. This night arrives, every aspect of your life suddenly receives a sudden energy boost. Your communication sector of your life, your emails and messages, phone calls, also following that are decisions that are going to have to be made, offers, opportunities, that these things are going to pick up. Which tells me right off, just by going by the generic side of the book, is that you're going to have some opportunities, one or two of them. There's going to be more than one. That much I can tell you. But there's going to be opportunities in some field. It's going to almost lay at your feet and be nothing for you to reach out and take advantage of, whatever that would be. These are opportunities. You're going to be able to make some progress as well in a professional sense, progress at home, and even in relationships. So yes, you could be meeting somebody new. Personal things for you are going to benefit from this beautiful card as well. There could be travel for you. You could think about moving house. And if you do move, you find you're going to be able to do it very quickly. It's going to be a quick move. Very easy, very efficiently, very quickly. The advice, you get to choose which people, situations, or projects will benefit most from your efforts and attention, but stay grounded. You're going to make some really great steps towards success. The keywords are energy and movement, passion, focus, balance, communication, relationships. That was the easy card. That was the easy card. Okay. The next card, I don't know if this is a reflection you experience with your father or if there was somebody else involved in this picture. Bear with me a moment. I don't like this card. I feel like I'm being a victim as well. When this card shows up, it makes me feel that way. I don't know why, it just does. Feel like I'm witnessing something and becoming a victim of it because I witnessed it. I feel affected by it, I guess, is the thing. It's a card I never read with a smile on my face, if you know what I mean. Hi, Krista. Welcome. You got here the Three of Clubs, or the Three of Swords. It's the Heartbreak card of tarot. Okay? I'm showing a period where you felt very alone. I'm feeling not just alone, but heartbroken, vulnerable to the world. You're less one person in your life. That would be your father. He's physically gone, not coming back, never going to be there as long as you're here. And it was quite a heartbreaking thing for you. He's showing his love to you. As in the dream, you said he was smiling and holding up the keys. He was showing you his love and his commitment and his loyalty to you. That's part of it. Your daughter as well? Okay. But I don't like this card. I hate it when it comes up. I cringe and I go, oh yeah. So what are you going to be giving us today? You know, kind of a thing. This 3 is the Heartbreak card of tarot, not terror, tarot. But thankfully, it is a minor arcana card that sort of, you know, kind of takes the edge back a little bit. Signifies a transient event. And you're processing and you're healing from it. You know more now than you've done before, than you've known before. And this card's representing that. It's showing you know exactly where you stand. You're seeing the truth of a situation. The 3 can usually, it can signify stress symptoms such as anxiety and fear. I say this with this card every time. I'm going to say it again. I'm a big proponent of the advice here. I've been saying this long before I even started getting into tarot. But when you're going through heartbreak or pain of any kind, way, shape, or form, any reason, when it's hurting you and you're feeling like, I'm not going to survive this pain, it's going to kill me, you have to take care of it by paying attention to the pain. With this card, whatever it is, it's happened for a reason. It's happened for a reason. All right. But you need to, some people would say, stop feeling sorry for yourself. It's not it. That's not what it is. It's not pity. It's self-love. Self-love going on. You have to be very gentle with yourself. You have to keep feeding yourself. You have to be tender with yourself, loving with yourself. You have to be self-centered for a change because you've got to fix you. If you can't just keep sliding it off to the side, pushing it away every time it threatens to overwhelm you, let it overwhelm you. Let it wash right over you and give into it. Allow yourself to cry, to feel that pain. Pushing it away, it's always going to be there. It's always going to be a problem. It's always going to mess things up. It's always going to interfere with things. You've got to deal with the pain as it's coming at you. It's that simple. It's the hardest thing you'll do, but it's simple to allow. You're just letting it in, you know. That's good, Cheryl. I'm glad to hear you say that, really. The keywords for this card are heartbreak and sorrow, betrayal, loss, or sometimes affairs of the heart. But there's breakups and there's tears, but most of all, there's tears for you as far as this is a card of loss for you is what it is. I'm going to tell you something about the love department. It's probably this will be the worst time for it to come into your life. It would probably be, you've got other things going on here that you're dealing with. You're not ready yet. You're not ready. It's not even in the cards. You're not ready. That's what I'm feeling for you. It's been kind of hovering here, and I didn't want to until I pulled and I see the cards. No, not yet. Not yet. There's no new love coming in as of yet. And if it happened, that wouldn't be the one for you. It's not the right one at all. Now, the next card, these are strong, strong cards. The next card proves that with the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you don't need any more restrictions in your life, that's for sure. She's something. Strong, strong character. She's representative of you, really. Any of the court cards represent the querent, which is you. Okay? But there she is. This is a woman on a mission, very determined. Her sword is planted firmly in the ground. She's there to take care of business. And you're not alone. You're not alone. Something for you to know, you are not alone. You see the shark above her? Look at the face. It means business. It's out to settle a score. It's out to put things to right. You know? So that's kind of creepy in a way, but that's what it's about. The Queen is very highly intelligent. And she's very driven. When there's a job to be done, she does it. That's the kind of attitude that's going to grow on you. She commands respect, holds her ground, puts her interests first. You walk with purpose, Cheryl. You walk with your head up and you walk with purpose. Nobody dare get in your way. If they did, they'd have a fight on their hands because you're not going to take any shit laying down kind of thing. She can be very charming, but she doesn't suffer any fools. And she can see the truth of any situation in a flash. This card often comes up in the reading. It shows a strong woman, business leaders, independent females, sometimes single parents. If she comes up as the You card, if you're identifying with this, it's time for you to show your strength of character to those that it matters to. I don't know what that is. It could be family. It could be people that you know. Be prepared to make some really strong decisions here. And you could find yourself even responding to a decision that gets made by another woman in your life. The keywords for her: intelligence, independence, leadership, insight, intolerance, determination, and justice are the final words on her. This is the person you're becoming. This is the person that you're becoming. This kind of a thing. Well, there you go. If that's what that means for you, it's time for you to stand up. You just start telling people, Cheryl. What they say doesn't matter. What they say or what they think. You know? Cheryl's still here with us, Mary Jane. So, okay. Advice to you, Sherry Trotta. Welcome to the group, but please read the title of the stream, and that'll explain a bit more on how this works. Read the title of this stream. The Eight of Swords is the last card. Why? 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 Are these self-imposed restrictions? Damn it. Oh, my God. Just a moment, Cheryl. This 8, pain in the ass. I'm not happy with it. Told you I wasn't happy with some of the cards. This card brings change. All the 8s do. This 8 is seeing you on the brink of that change because you're realizing the way that you've been restricted by your circumstances at work, in a relationship, or a project. The card often shows a relationship could be on lockdown. You don't have one, so it doesn't apply. Another meaning could be somebody that is too bound by their own responsibilities. They got too much going on. The advice: you need to get practical, and you need to see that you're the one in control of your own future, regardless of what others think. You can free yourself by being much less tolerant than you are of others. Separation is keyword. Fear, burdens, lack of vision, being stuck, responsibility, and change. Okay? Now, hold on. I pull you one from the Witch's Tarot, the Green Witch Tarot. So, are you in the U.S., Sherry? Are you in the USA? Or are you in Canada? Just bear with me, Cheryl. Sherry Trotta, are you in Canada? That's all I have to know if you're here or not. If you're not here, it doesn't matter where you are on the planet. You're in the USA, then it would be this link. Here's how you get to it. Doesn't matter where you are on the planet. Okay. There you go. All right, here we go, Cheryl. Oh, come on. Don't do that to me. Bear with me. It was meant to happen. Let's see. What a mess. Oh, my God. They're turned every which direction. Every which way you can think of. Here we go. All right. Calm down. Calm down. This is for Cheryl. If you got one more message that you'd like to give to Cheryl that you want her to be aware of, could you bring that forward right now? I'm going to cut after this. Bear with me. Okay, it's the last one of these. And I'm going to do a roll through and then I'm cutting the deck. Stay together now. Let me see. There's one more message to get to Cheryl. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? There. All right. Now I'll cut the deck. Oh my gosh. The five of the things. It's a 5 of swords. Bear with me. They're probably not going to be any better in this deck. You've not had the best reading here tonight. Do you know that? You really haven't. I think these are, yeah. We got to go way up here somewhere. Okay, 2. I want the 5. Thank you for bringing it to me so quickly. 4. Okay, here's the card, the 5 of the Thames. This is a card. No, I'm not going to begin there. Hold on. Geraniums. For concentration, self-confidence, overwhelming anxiety. They're sitting in a pot on the table. A peacock, a symbol of confidence, manifestation, honesty, and prosperity. It sits on the fence outside the window box. The meaning: need for self-confidence, domination by others, or oneself over others. Positive force, overcomes anxiety, injured self-esteem, overcoming challenges, assimilating ideas, positive attitude, deflected on a negative situation. Positive attitude deflects on a negative situation. Facing one's own limitations. Personal courage needed to persevere. Opposition to ideas or plans. Reprioritize for success, forcefulness to achieve goals, and facing adversities. There's a need here for you to have more self-confidence. There's a need here for you to have more self-confidence. All right, bear with me. I normally wouldn't do this, so anybody else getting ideas of doing this, don't do it to me. But I normally wouldn't do this. Where did my selenite go? I need my selenite. Where is it? My God, there it is. What's he doing over there? Come here. Especially if we were super busy, I would never do this, just to let you know. No disrespect meant to you either. All right. All right, Lilith, this is for Cheryl. Does her daughter's spirit, Sarah, does her spirit tell her mother she has permission to write her story? Does Cheryl have Sarah's permission to write Sarah's story? Continue forward. Yes. Continue forward. That's the word. Keep going. Moving forward. So there we go. So there you go. That was your reading. I'm sorry I couldn't give you more direct answers to things, but I won't make shit up to make. I won't tell you what you want to hear just because you want to hear it. I'm like that with everybody. It's not just you per se, but in general, I don't tell people what they want to hear. I tell the truth. And if I can't see and I'm not being shown and it's not showing up in the cards, I try to reason it out. And if that doesn't work, I tell you the truth, you know? So there you go. All right. I hope it's been helpful. But no, with Lila, she was swinging fast and hard, and she had a little bit of length there to her in her swing. That's down the road stuff. It's looking down the road. You're to keep moving forward. Yeah. This is something that haunts you, that eats at you, that's bothersome, and all those things. You're to keep going forward. You're to go forward. It's just that simple. I heard another dingle. I'll always be honest, Cheryl. Everybody knows that about me. If cards are not making sense to me, and I'm not seeing a reflection of your question, I cannot sit here and bullshit. Maybe other people can, because maybe the viewers may see the reader as incapable, or not strong enough, or she really doesn't know what she's doing, or she's faking it, I don't care what people think. I know what's true with me. Do you know what I'm saying? I know it's true with me. It's not you that drug me into your stuff. It was the card, the heart, the heartbreak card of tarot. Three of Swords and it's like the fives. I don't know if you were here that night, just a few nights back. And I did 10 readings, and 8 out of the 10 had a 5 in their readings. And it just about had me crazy. And 5s are not good, not good at all. No, I'll be quite honest. And with you, Mary Jane, funny thing is, you get great cards. Tonight was beautiful. But when you say something about the readings about your husband, it changes. You feel the atmosphere completely changes. The strangest thing I feel with you. It's funny, you know? And his stuff doesn't come in as quite as positive as yours, put it that way. Yeah, we got another little reading here. And who's this for? Sherry Trotta, you're welcome. Thank you for your donation. Go ahead, Sherry Trotta. What's your question? Look, the universe, I could probably hide it from you if I wanted to lie and make up stuff, but the universe sees me. And you guys know how I feel about the universe. It's ever watching, it knows. I can't lie to the universe, can't bullshit the universe, so it's got to be true. It's got to be real. So, is it subsiding for you, Tasha? Good. Yeah. Ah, how do you repair your marriage? Okay. Usually my intuition responds strongly to questions like that. So I usually end up feeling like I don't give a shit what the cards say. Because if I go with what I'm feeling, my intuition is strong on something, I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling. So, and you're right, Mary J. Universe wouldn't let me get away with it. I'm a kind of person that I can't do anything that's bad. I'm the kind of person, say there's 6 people, there's 6 of us, we're all going to do something that's really bad, illegal, something. 5 people would get away and 1 person would get caught and take the rap for everybody. That would be me. I can't lie. I learned lessons when I was young. Natalie, don't lie. Don't ever bullshit. Tell the truth, because everything you say can be checked by fact. You'll be proven wrong. What do you do then? Go ahead and tell the truth. Be truthful, be straightforward, be honest, be sensitive, but tell the truth. And that's the way I am. I got the witness. I've got the universe as my witness. Put it that way. So Mary Trott is asking, what can she do? What can she do to fix her marriage? That's why your name looks familiar to me. Okay, you've not been in a while. But yeah, I remember you now. I don't remember your readings, but yeah. Well, I'd rather, you know why, hearing the truth saves you a lot of time in your life. It does. It's true. It's God's truth. When you hear the truth about something, there's no effort going into to color coding it, changing it, covering it, blocking it, talking it to the side, all those things you do to avoid the truth. And then the truth comes out anyway, and now you got a real problem, bigger than it was before. You're better off knowing the truth, what you're about to go through, what's about to come at you, what's about to happen. You're better off to know right away, as soon as possible. Because as soon as possible means you're going to get through it very quickly, as soon as you can possibly get through it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you for accepting me as I am, Cheryl. I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate it a lot. I do. I appreciate people that say, I believe every word you say. I go, that's really awesome. That's really awesome. It really is awesome when people believe you. It's a wonderful feeling. It makes me more comfortable with me, you know? So, but how is Sherry going to repair her marriage? This is for Sherry Trotta. How is she to repair her marriage? Let's see what's going on here. Okay, I'm gonna one more time, and then I'm gonna take and I'm gonna cut the deck one more time. How is Sherry going to repair her marriage? Cut right here. So, oh my God. Time for me to put these back on. I think the June bugs are done. I might be able to turn my light back on in a minute here. Yeah, because it's 11 now. You don't hear them. Okay. I kind of laughed to myself, went, wow, because the first card that came up, you got the Angel of the Ocean, Sherry. She's all about healing. And that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to heal your experience. You're trying to heal your marriage. So, I just kind of, I knew that card was meant for you. I knew it was meant for that question as soon as it came up. That's incredible. It really is. Bear with me a moment. See if I can even find it in the half dark here. Okay, baby. Where are we? Oh, back a page or two. Here we go. There we go. Oh, my heavens. Just give me a moment here. Give me a moment. No, I've had too many experiences in my life. I've been through too many things. Those little moments, the little moments that you never forget. And I know I'm being watched constantly. And as a youngster, doing things that were wrong rarely happened, especially after I started getting that message. Not realizing where the message was coming from and that it was even a message, but I had learned. Don't ever tell a lie. Don't lie to people. That's the worst thing you can do is lie to people. Nobody will like you anymore. And we all want to be liked, right? So, unreal. Yeah. Okay, with the angel of the ocean. I'm going to try to turn the lights back on. Hold on. So I can see. I'm squinting. There. Let's see. That's better. This is the card of the healer, a negotiator, the manager, or even a parent, but someone who must soothe the tempest of demands just to keep the peace. Is that your experience, Sherry? Are you smoothing the tempest of demands just to keep the peace? Not doing anything to rock the boat. But to do all this, you may need the patience of a saint or an angel. The angel of the ocean is asking you to look to your spiritual side so that you can see the lesson your situation offers you, rather than become overwhelmed by others' emotions or stressed out by their complaints or their needs. Another meaning of healing, past trauma. Past trauma. And you're balancing your mind and your body, or you're balancing your finances. So budgeting and financial planning may take priority now. The angel of the ocean can also be a sign of angelic guidance. Know that your angels are here to protect you through this very demanding time. You may need to work a little magic now to reconcile opposites. There's a direct answer to your question. You may need to work a little magic now. You've got magic in you too, there, Sherry, okay? And this is to reconcile opposites. And that's what it's about, reconciling your marriage. Be very patient with him and with the two of you. And be very compassionate. And you will get everything done the way you want to get things done, Sherry, okay? Keywords are balance. Reconciliation, there's your answer. There's your answer, my dear. Okay? Patience, flow, compassion, finances, and angels. But that's how you do it. You're going to work a little of your own magic. You're going to feel him out, use your instincts, use your intuition on things that'll work with him, things that would never work with him. Don't push it. Be very patient and be very compassionate, and everything will work your way. There's your answer right off, Cheryl. I hope you're still with me, Cheryl. I don't see you. The next card we're looking at is the King of Wands. He's the king of practicality. So now I'm seeing 1212 up on the screen. 1212. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. It's saying you can do it if you play your cards right, no pun intended. You can see, there's the other thing about that must be said about tarot. Tarot is giving you the truth as it stands in the moment. All right? It's where you are in the moment. Where your life is, where you are, where your head is. That kind of a thing. All right? And it can change. Tarot can change. It's not written in stone. It's not written in stone. It can change. Your bigger picture, though, I believe in predestiny. I really do believe in destiny. And let's say you got divorced after 33 years of marriage. Either way, it was meant to happen. But you have a place to be down the road in your future. And no matter what takes place, you're still going to arrive at that place where you're supposed to be. That's a funny thing. That's why things can safely change for you. But you need to be very compassionate and very patient with him. All right? This king is a man of action. It makes him a very engaging companion, also an inspiring leader. He's self-motivated, he's entrepreneurial, he's dynamic and open-minded. You're going to know what he's thinking because his feelings always show. I don't know if this sounds like your husband or not, But travel may be important to him, maybe not. But he seems to be connected to many other people with different backgrounds. As the U card in the reading, the king's talking to you here. And the king is indicating you should expect to find practical solutions to your problems and also to see to your network of friends and your professional contacts continue to grow. Don't close yourself off in the world. Keep in touch with the people that you know. Advice: explore your passions, look to unconventional people, and look into new places. You'll be inspired that way. Truly. Keywords: energy, creativity, power, wisdom, passion, freedom, and openness. That's good. And you're probably the bigger person for it, I'm sure. The next card we're looking at is the Seven of Cups and Possibility. And it's an emotional card. It's the Cups. Okay? Let's see what we got here. Sevens, again, are all about possibilities. That's what they're all about. So it's like a double whammy card almost with the 7. Okay. There are going to be many choices available to you now. But which one do you focus on? But at this point, there are a few facts to help you decide. There's really only a raft of impressions. This could be dangerous ground. When you make assumptions, if you you don't see the big picture, you don't know the whole story, you don't have all the facts, you can be in danger of lying for a fantasy. And why would you do that? Because of your assumptions. Well, this is that and that's that. Then I assume that this is this, and that's the way that works. That's the way that goes. You're only doing that, really, because it feeds you. You're feeling a feed off of it. You're idealizing it. You're making it perfection. There's no such thing. And the reason you're doing that, it really fires up your imagination. It's entertaining. It's engaging. You got to stick with the facts. That's the only way you keep yourself safe. In creative projects, maybe wash with some ideas. Another meaning is your dreams and visions. Please pay attention to them. They're speaking to you. The advice: rather than rush toward just one option, you stand back for a little while, wait and see what's going to manifest. This would be like as if you did something for him. You set something in motion, and you don't know what the outcome is going to be with him. Then you stand back for a little bit and wait and see what's going to manifest. Wait and see what's going to happen next, all right? Fantasy and confusion, choices, dreams, imagination, vision, and passion. And passion. The last card that I pulled for you here is the 2 of Pentacles. We're looking at options. We're looking at options here. It's not a bad card. It's not. Bear with me a moment. Beautiful Pentacles. All right. This 2 shows a decision is underway. You're considering your options. And you do have options here, Sherry, by the way. You do have options. I think you're aware of the options. You're rehearsing all the possible outcomes rather than taking any action. The choice may concern jobs, places to study, a potential new home, or where to travel. In personal finances, you could be feeling like there are demands sometimes on your resources. So you may find yourself juggling your income and expenditures in order to balance your books. The advice: pay attention to the details of any financial agreements or offers. Look for long-term benefits rather than going for short-term gains. Your keywords are choices and property, finances, balance, judgment, contracts, and details. Bear with me. Bear with me a minute. I'm going to put her on first. Let me see here. All right, Lilith. This is for Sherry Trotta. Is she going to be able to repair her marriage? Is she going to be able to repair? Is there going to be healing with her marriage with her husband? Is there going to be healing? Well, yes. Long-term effect too. She's saying yes. She is saying yes. Not to say that there won't be, but I got this feeling of your husband committed. Your husband committed to the relationship with you. I don't know if you two vacation, but I seen you almost on a vacation. And he's right by your side. He's a very kind of quiet guy. He only speaks when he's got something to say. He's not highly chatted, you know. But he acknowledges that you two have been through your trials and tribulations. He's made a decision. She's my wife, and she is where I'm going to remain, no matter what. I'm seeing that for you. I really am. I saw it. I'm pulling one more card here for you, Sherry. If Tarot has one more message to send to you so that you know, what's it going to be? What is that one last message? What is that one last message? One more roll through after this one. I'm going to cut the deck and see what the message is. If there's one more message. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to cut right here. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is gorgeous. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Hold on a minute. Number 10. Let me go back a bit. I think it's the next page. There it is. On this deck, it's called the Wheel of the Year. All right. That's quite a magical card. Quite a magical card. I can tell you that. Bear with me a minute. Okay. All right. At the base of the wheel's pedestal grows an abundance of basil. Okay. Representing luck, energy, and the deflecting of negativity. Basil, deflecting any negativity. A hawk, symbolizing empowerment and fearlessness, and life force, flies near the wheel. It represents empowerment, fearlessness, and the life force. The meaning: you're about to have an upswing of good luck, success, trying new ideas, destiny, fate. Help comes quickly. Advantageous surprise, progress, improvement, opportunity, transition, and transformation. Long-term good fortune and sudden progress. All right, there you go. There you go, my dear. Thank you very much, Sherry. It was entertaining to read for you. So, yeah, Tasha. Oh, is that right? Better let him go, Mary Jane. Don't want to keep him from his TV. You know what men and their TV shows are like, you know. So, there you go. That wasn't a bad reading at all. That wasn't a bad reading at all. And from what the cards say, it's going to happen very soon. It's all going to start taking place and unfolding for you very, very soon. Very, very soon. So, and I think that was a lot. You know what? I might as well shut her down, really. There's only half an hour left to the 3-hour mark. 11:18. Jealous. Yeah, she was the last one. Okay. I'll wait a few more minutes in case somebody comes straggling in. What a compliment. Thank you. That is so friend in my head. Thank you. Thank you so much. What a lovely compliment. Some things I brush off and go, you know. But somebody to say that, that's really sweet. It's really, really nice. That's a very high compliment. Thank you very much for that. Being a friend in your head. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. Make sure you keep yourself kind of chill. Chill a bit, Sherry, when it comes to working on your relationship with your husband. Don't make it too intense. When you approach him with anything, don't make it too intense because that may make him back up a bit, put the shield up, kind of a thing. Be very chill about how you deal with him. Not kind of matter of fact, whatever you say to him. You have a great night too, Sherry. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you in another 2 years. Or if you get this worked out and you're going on a vacation together, I see you both in the sun. Make sure and come back and tell me. Isn't that nice, Cheryl? That's a very beautiful compliment. When somebody says you're like my friend in my head. I've never been called that before. I've been called a great friend, but no one's ever said that to me before. It's the first. Friend in my head. Really nice. Wonderful, Sherry. Now go enjoy your life and enjoy your husband as well. Okay? You both have work to do and you can do it. You really can. Just be chill. Don't get too intense. It'll make them defensive. You don't want to do that. You certainly don't. No, you don't want to make them defensive. You could do it indirectly. So just be very chill. Before you approach something on him, if you go with him to say or do something, take a couple deep breaths and say, just be chill about it. Sherry, talk to yourself. Come on, Sherry, just be chill, and you'll be all right. You'll be okay. He'll be a lot more open and receptive to you as well. He's probably sick of this shit as much as you are, sick of being in a marriage that's broken. He's probably tired of it and sick of it as well. And he'd rather have you guys getting along and enjoying each other rather than not, you know. These are things that I feel and see. Put all your thanks up to the universe. These aren't my thoughts. This is what I'm hearing. This is what I'm seeing. It's what I'm being shown. That if you went at him super intense, he would get defensive right off. Would not be good. But if you approach him, you're very relaxed and very chilled out the whole bit. He's curious and he wants to know what you're thinking. He wants to know what you're going to say. It's going to be good. I'm really happy for you. You've got a really good chance of fixing this. You really, really do. It's beautiful. Nobody makes a choice. Should I be happy or should I be miserable? Right? Nobody picks, I think I'll be miserable. It's a better choice. They all know if I could have it perfect, I'd pick happy. I'd rather be happy and content and relaxed in my life, especially my home life. you know? I know if I say shut down right now, somebody's going to come in. It's happened the last two mini readings. I had my cards put away and then somebody come in. I was like, oh my God. For total strangers, no. But for the regulars, yeah, pulled the cards, put the boxes out, pulled the cards out, pulled everything, so you guys are all awesome though, every one of you. Just awesome, awesome people. Not a whole lot of readings tonight, but enough to keep it busy. It was steady. That's not too bad. So, but I may be adding pendulum readings as well, as I was saying earlier. I may be adding the pendulum readings to the mini readings. So people have a choice. Do you want cards? Do you want the mini reading? Do you want the pendulums? But the pendulum are for yes and no questions. Yes or no questions. So that's the difference between that and the cards. Yeah. Yeah, it's after I'm 11. I'm terrible. I've become half a nighthawk. I'm addicted to TikTok. I watch it all the time. Somebody said, how come you're not on there doing tarot readings? I couldn't handle it. They're worse than YouTube. There was a young girl. She's still on there. And they gave her back her account. But somebody said that she was only 13 years old. She lives out of her van and at 13, can you imagine? And was driving all willy-nilly across the country, this 13-year-old in a van. And they kept her account on hold for a damn good week. So they got around to checking it out and they seen that it wasn't true. You can complain about anybody on TikTok. Nudity, sexuality, offensive, racist. You could say anything. Whether it's true or not, it's neither here nor there. They don't check it out. The staff of TikTok doesn't check it out. The only time they check it out is when the owner of that channel says, why did you ban my channel? And they tell them, we got a complaint about, and they tell them the complaint. They go, what? Then you need to look at my videos and see that it's not true. That's the only time TikTok the management takes the time to look at individuals and they'll go, okay, this was a bunch of bullshit. Reinstate her account. They do it to them. This girl, she got over 1 million views and they did that to her, and it happens all the time. Not a good thing. So that's why I don't bother too much. So, So I don't bother with TikTok. I might get into Instagram someday if I ever figure it out. I don't know. So, but I'm happy on YouTube until they screw me around, you might say, you know, and it's very likely to happen. It happens from time to time. I have a new question. Somebody come in under the gun. Who come in under the gun? Who come in? Anastasia. What were you waiting for? Okay, Tasha. Okay. Tasha Bull. Oh, people just don't like you or they want to stir up shit and they do that, so a one card pull. Am I going to do well for a test for my job to progress? Well, let's find out. Let's see. Bean, I know you get used to it. That's why I said Tasha Bull. Made a point. Tasha Bean. It's a cute name. Oh my goodness. This is for Tasha Bull. And she's asking, is she going to do well on a test for her job to progress? She's going to be able to move up in her job. That's what she's wanting to know. Because you only want one card, I'll pull Lilith and ask her as well. All right. Is Tasha going to do well on her test to progress in her job? Okay, this is the last roll through, and I'll cut the deck. And I will cut the deck. Bear with me. All right. Is Tasha going to do well on her test to progress in her job? To progress in her job. Well, geez, it looks pretty good from here. Yeah, I would say so. You got the King of the Ocean. He's all about order. So the big message right off is get your ducks in a row. Be prepared for this test. Get yourself as prepared as you can possibly be. But he is the King of the Ocean, and he's the King of order. He calls order. Believe you me, he is right. Whoops. Next page. There we go. Okay. This is the King of the Ocean, and he is a symbol of order. So if there's been any chaos or upset recently, know that the order of your life and your balance will soon be restored. So this is a wonderful thing working in your favor. If any boundaries of yours have been crossed, you'll be able to reassert your territory. For this reason, he reveals an end to problems like disputes. At home, you'll soon be getting more organized, and at work, good leadership and management reign. There's your yes. As a person, the king makes the ideal partner, or he stands for a father or a father figure. The advice: it's time for you to get your work and finances or home in order. Take control to protect your own assets. You have the power. Focus, protection, wisdom, organization, authority, leadership, boundaries. Bear with me. Bear with me, my dear. Okay, I'm going to ask Lilith. Hold on, Tasha. Don't take off. This is for you. I'm going to ask Lilith as well. We'll get her confirmation. All right. This is for Tasha Bull, or also known as Tasha Bean. And she's asking, is she going to pass a test which is going to progress her career? Is Tasha going to pass the test? She didn't even hesitate. Look at her kick right in. She's going to progress within her job and move on up. This is beautiful. Tasha, the answer is yes. You got to come back and tell us what happens. You'll have to come back and tell us, Tasha, what happens. Okay? Kind of like that, King. Yeah. So. That's the way she goes. Bohumila, go out and read the title. Read the title of the stream. It's self-explanatory how it works here. If you could do that, please. Lilith didn't even hesitate, and she's been doing that a lot lately. She didn't hesitate for you at all. Boom, she kicked. Boom, boom, she kicked right in. Kicked right in. It's all looking good for you. Come back and let us know. You're more than welcome. It was my pleasure. It was my pleasure. You made it very easy for me by demanding just one card. Thank you so much. You got a good card. I mean, if you progress in your you progress within your work, everything else progresses in your life, including your home life, including your home. And it said good management and leadership will reign. It couldn't be any clearer that you are going to get it. Absolutely. Very, very happy. Congratulations. May I be the first? Congratulate you. There. So. You're welcome, Bogumila. Hello, third option. What I tell you, I'm getting ready to knock off and people start coming in. I knew this. I'm glad I didn't put my cards away yet. So it's all good. Yeah. We're pretty much wrapping up to the 3 hour mark here, another 15 minutes, and we'll be closing down the readings for this evening. This 3 hours is a long time to sit in one spot. So, and I usually get up at least once through the river. That's it. So it's nice to see you too. My God, it's a summer night here tonight. Yeah. The June bugs are gone. The raccoon didn't come around at all tonight, but the June bugs are gone. Come 11 o'clock at night, they usually, anytime after 10, they back right off, they die right down. So I don't have to worry about them for the rest of the night. I don't mind at all. And if you're in the US, option, if you're in the US, there's the PayPal link right there, my dear. Or you're anywhere, it doesn't matter where you're from other than Canada. In Canada, people use the Canadian banking e-transfer system. It's only good in Canada. But if you're anywhere else on the planet, I don't care if you're from Russia, India, I don't care. That's PayPal. That's global. That's around the world. That was quick. Somebody's got a question in. Let's see who it is. Shanandria Berry. And Shanandria is asking, I'm wondering if I'll be getting a better paying job. That is a simple question. A simple question. Shanandria. Did I pronounce her name right? Shannon. I gotta see what her first name is again. It's a name I've never heard before. Shanandria. 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 Where is Shanandria? Shanandria. Cool Beans 10. Are you Shanandria? You must be Shanandria. Cool Beans. I need a confirmation before I can. Shanandria. Cool Beans 10. Are you Shanandria? You're not answering me. So I take that as a no. And I don't have anything from a Cool Beans on my PayPal list. Unless you're lagging really bad. I'll move on to the next reading if I don't hear from Shanandria. Where's my pen? Something else I want it. Has everybody died on me or what? Such a simple question, and I'm having a hard time getting a response out of anybody who wants this question. Yes, I am. Third option. Yeah, Natalie Tapley. Somebody told me before there's a picture of me there. I'm Natalie Marie Tapley. They said my full name was there. Well, cool beans saying you're cool beans is not there. That's what I wanted to see if you're Shanandria. Okay. Yes, I probably am third option. Okay, Shanandria, you're wanting to know if you're going to get a better paying job. With some lagging going on because my screen just filled up with all these new comments. Thanks for still being here, Chris. And somebody else that just said they were still here. I can't see who it was. Okay. All right, Shanandria. Shanandria's wanting to know. She's getting, that's correct, Shanandria Berry. Wonderful. Beautiful. You were lagging. That's why I wasn't getting any answers. Okay. The screen wasn't moving. Cheryl, you were the other one. That's right. That's right. It was Chris and Cheryl. They're still here. Yeah. All right. This is for Cool Beans. It's Cool Beans going to be getting a better paying job in her future. Do you see a better paying job in Cool Beans' future? And you see questions like this, really a pendulum thing. Yes or no? You know? So, let me see. And third option, I think yours just went through. I heard the notification. I'm assuming it's you. What do we got here? What do we have? Yes. Absolutely. You sure are. Yeah. Your first thing that come up for you, you got the card of strength, and it represents you're snacking on bacon. Okay, Chris. Oh my goodness. Stability is the prompt that's on this card. Cool beans. It's the prompt. Okay. It's too funny. Oh my gosh. That's what you call someone easily influenced. Talk about bacon. She's got to have it. Okay, because you've got the strength card. Here we go. This card shows you need to have patience in the face of conflict. So anything that's standing in your way, you need to stand your ground. You got to stick to your guns to get what it is that you want to get. So don't give up on the idea of getting a better job with a better pay. All right, you stick to your guns. Keep going that way. If anybody's giving you any trouble at all, try having compassion, but keep your personal boundaries very strong. Don't let people walk over you. Don't let people take advantage of you. All right? Don't allow that to happen. Show your strength of character. Additional meaning of the card is a literal physical return to physical strength and to vitality overall. Stand firm, be calm, take the higher moral ground, always do what's right. You're very resilient and you're very patient enough to withstand ongoing challenges, and you do so without panic or a compromise that doesn't feel right. Courage, patience, endurance, risk, balance, opposition, and vitality. So, yes, for that. Yes. The next page, Page of Pentacles. Not the next page, but we got the Page of Pentacles. He represents opportunity. He represents opportunity. So bear with me just a moment. Beautiful page, Pentacle suit. Always a beautiful card. Any of the cards, pretty much. Okay. The page is going to be bringing you good news about finances or work, maybe education. Well, the page does not represent the money alone. He does bring you hope that your wish is going to be granted. Another meaning of the page is a pending job offer. All right, that's right here. All right. If you're selling anything big like a property, a house, or making a move even, make sure you pay attention to your paperwork, leases and things like that. The advice, you look out for others regarding property and regarding work. You may have to move for work, find an apartment. Just be careful when you sign a lease. There's a good opportunity on the horizon, but you need to be diligent. You need to be up. You need to be aware. You need to be awake, and you need to be waiting for it and watching for it. But there is an opportunity coming. Check all your contracts, any paperwork where you've signed agreements with others. Make sure you check them for their dates, especially. Keywords are money, messages, communications, work, luck, confidence, and optimism. And the last card here, we have the Three of Cups, a reunion. It's a reunion. All right. So let's see what we've got going on here now. Okay. Here we go. All right. The Three of Cups. You're going to be gathering together with friends and family to celebrate. So maybe your pandemic restrictions are being lifted. Because this three is predicting weddings, parties, reunions, and precious time spent with the people that you love who make you feel like yourself. Their company is very uplifting. It's very fun and very replenishing. If you're single and you're looking for love, there may also be an opportunity for a flirtation. If you're working on a creative project now's the time for you to get into the zone. Be carefree. Enjoy the company of those who make you laugh. Keyword: celebration, friendship, healing, fun, flirtation, indulgence, creativity. Let's pull Lilith here. Bear with me. I'll bring it down a bit there. You can see it, but there we go. We're still within the parameters of Shanandria's reading, and she's asking if she's going to be getting a better paying job. Is Shanandria going to be getting a better paying job? Tarot says yes. Are we in agreement with Tarot? How much time is going to go by before she has this better job? Are we talking 1 month? Will she have a better job within 1 month? No. Longer? Yes. Will she have another job within 3 months? Could she have a better paying job within 3 months? Could we go sooner? Could she have a better paying job within 2 months? Yeah, it can happen within 2 months. There you go, my dear. There you go. All right. Congratulations before you get it. So there you go. You are taking classes. That's good. Okay. Let me see here. Who we up to now? I think third option is the next one up. I'm going to find out here. Just bear with me. We have to do a refresh. It figures. Okay, third option. Are you Vision Group? Third option. Because people's names in PayPal are different than you know, than what they are on the wall. Vision Group International. Vision Group International. Who is Vision Group International? Here we go in. Now I'm getting in past the 3-hour mark, and most of the time it's spent waiting, and it drives me crazy. Vision Group International. That's you? Wonderful. What's your question? Third option. What's your option? Third option. What's your option? What's your option? Third option. Yep, that's you. Okay, what's your question? Oh, I got the itchies. I got the heebie-jeebies. You're welcome, Cool Beans. Hi, MK. Now, always nice to see you, Karen. Or Mac. Yeah, we're running it just a little bit late. We've got some lagging going on, and I gotta wait till their question comes up. So, oh, same to you, dear. I know that you did. He's lagging. Okay, Tommy, you're lagging. You're lagging. Okay. You need to leave the chat and come right back in again. I want your question. I can't move until I get your question. You didn't post your question. Hi, Lashay. Where are the storms at, MK? Oh my God almighty. Pull my car. Okay, you want, you want, I can't spell them for some reason. I know you sent it. Oh my God, but you didn't ask for a general. Okay, is it just me here or what? Okay, there we go. Third option. All right. I'm going to pull you a general card. No problem at all. See what's going on with you. See what's going on in your life. When you just want something pulled and you have no specific question, we just call it a general reading. And tarot brings up what tarot feels you need to know, or spirit, I should say. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, it's okay. I get it. I get it. It's all right. I'm going to pull a general card for you. General reading. Hi, Phoenix. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What I tell you, ladies, the ones that have been here since we started, I said the minute I say we're done for the night, that's when people start coming in. Never fails. Oh. Oh my God. Third option. Tom. He is lagging really, really bad. Very bad. Okay. I don't know what else to tell him. He needs to leave the chat and come right back or he's going to miss the whole reading. Yeah. Okay. Tom, I'm in your reading now. You are you're lagging and so maybe he'll get that. He got some beautiful cards. They're beautiful. Really beautiful. Man, I want him to be present for this. Big time. Okay, well, you keep saying I paid and I did this and I did that and blah, blah, blah. And we're like way ahead of you. So, all right. You know the first card you got? Let's see what kind of reaction we get if you're on the ball here with me. You got the Ace of Swords. Victory is the prompt on this. That should get you excited right there. You've got some beautiful cards here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Where's my book? There it is. Hold on. You should be excited about this card. It's, you know, the Ace of Swords has changed dramatically since I first started reading tarot cards many, many moons ago. The Ace of Swords used to be one of the worst cards you could get, but that's changed over the years. It's now one of the best cards. Here's the generic side. Okay. The Ace reveals that you will benefit from a smart decision that's going to lead you to immediate victory. If you've been beset by uncertainty or you've had delays to your plans, this Ace is showing a breakthrough as you cut through confusion to win power and to win success. In relationships, you make a positive new beginning. The card is also a sign of mental clarity, so you are very sharp-witted. And there may be a legal victory or a triumph in an argument or a debate. The advice: use your intelligence and victory will be yours. Keywords are beginnings, decisions, action, clarity, determination, solutions, ideas. This is a victory for you in many, many ways. Many ways. Many, many ways. Many victories, covering just about every aspect. Now, here we go. Here's the fun part. Here's the fun part, Tom. One of my favorite cards. I smile every time I see it. You know what you got? On top of the victory card, You got the magical wish card of tarot, is what you have. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous card. It is incredibly, incredibly beauty. Really. All right, bear with me while I bring it up. You're very, very lucky. This is incredible. You got luck on your side big time. This is a beautiful reading. This is incredibly beautiful. When this card appears in your reading, you're going to benefit from love on many different levels, friendship as well. And you're even going to have support from others in all your projects and all that you do. And there's going to be harmony in your home. All aspects of your life flourish, and you're feeling content and you're feeling fulfilled. The only glitch is being a little smug. So, no, I told you so's. No, na boo boo, none of that. You let the actions that are going on around in your life speak for you. You hold your head up and you be proud, but you don't rub anybody's face in it. You don't have to, because your success is going to be very public. People are going to say, oh my God, we said he'd never do it, but he did. Oh my God, is he ever on a roll? People will be impressed. Another meaning is entertaining and socializing. The advice: you are perfectly placed right now to manifest what you dream of. So you go in and you make your wish. Keywords are happiness and support, love, entertaining, harmony at home, our relationships. The final word used in the right context: abundance. Abundance is what is going on here. That's an incredible one as well. The final card I pulled for you, because I pulled 3, is the 8 of Pentacles. Another beautiful card. The prompt is achievement. These cards fit together like they were meant to be together for you. That's what's going on here. Wow. Wow. I wish I was you. I wish I had your reading. I do. With the 8 of Pentacles. With this. This 8 is showing achievement in your profession or your field of study. It is the card of the perfectionist, one who knows that small details can be very important. You take pride in your work. You set high standards. This attitude now pays off. Your finances are going to improve as a result of hard work and the commitment to succeed. Another meaning is exam success or a return to education, and that could cover many forms of learning. You're going to decide you want to deepen your expertise. You have the ability to earn more by learning more. And wherever you focus your energy, success automatically follows. The keywords here are analysis. So you look things over, you investigate. Then you give dedication, detailed work, commitment, money, education, and perfectionism. Because sometimes you tend to be a bit of a perfectionist. And that's it. Thank you, MK. You're going, are you? It was nice of you to stop in. That's beautiful. Thank you so much for stopping in, Karen. I start to notice people when they don't come around for a while. So there you go, third option. You couldn't have gotten a better card if you ordered it. Like, the cards were gorgeous for you. They really were gorgeous. Absolutely, at 100%. Now I've got to look in my email. Okay, next person up. We've got another person, and I think I'm going to make her the last of the evening. And it's Celine. Celine Anderson. No problem. It was my pleasure. Third option. It was my pleasure. And thank you very much for stopping in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome to come back anytime. So Selena Anderson, where are you this evening? You're going to be my last reading. I'm going to put up my little flag thing here to. Where am I? Oh no, I did that wrong. There we go. There we go. I'm going to hang up the close sign. Oh, there you are, Celine. Wonderful. I agree with you on that, Tom. We are all one. Everything is one. You're right. I agree with that 100%. I've been saying that for years. Even to every grain of sand, it's the same thing. So, all right, Celine, you're frustrated in your job and you want to know what is going on career-wise. All right, Celine. All right, let me get the cards shuffled up for you here. Yep. Thank you. There, she knows I've seen her. So, Tom's got a good point. This is a work-related, career-related question for Celine. Good night, Phoenix. Best of wishes to you, too. Whoops. Oh, I screwed up. Where is it? Okay. Celine is very frustrated in her current place of employment, and she wants to know if there's anything career-wise coming up for her, or should she maybe start her own business, or should she go back to her sport, get a better job, because she needs some guidance. She's looking for guidance in the career sector of her life and her work is what she's looking for. Celine is asking for guidance. She's very frustrated in her current place of employment. Is there something coming up career-wise for Celine? Could she possibly be starting her own business, or will she go back to sports or a better job? She needs a little bit of guidance to head her in the right direction. That's what she's looking for. Which direction does she turn to? Let's see what we've got here. What's this going to be, Spirit? Bring it forward for Celine. She's just trying to do better in life, in the world, and in her own life to make life better for her, which in turn makes her world a better place, which makes her a better person and a better human. One more roll through and I'm going to cut the deck. What's going on? Can you help Celine out and head her in the right direction? Oh my. Beautiful. Beautiful. The very first card, Celine, something's coming up for you. You're going to be able to pick and choose. You're going to have choices. You're going to be able to pick and choose on which way you want to go. Good night, Cheryl. That's no problem, Phoenix. I don't mind people butting in. I really don't. But this is incredible. She's going to have more freedom, a lot more. We're closed right now. Um, Charmaine, we're closed right now. Good night, Chris. See, everybody's leaving too because they're well off. They've been here 3 hours with me, over 3 hours, and they're very tired. Imagine how I feel. I only usually go to 3 hour mark and then I knock off. It's because that's long enough. So if you scroll up, you can see her. I've shut the group down already. So she's got a really good. She's going to have more opportunities. This is for you, Celine. You're going to have more opportunities than what you believe and currently what you see. Open yourself up to belief. Believe it. Open yourself up to the hope and the truth. All right. Look at the card that you got, this very first card. All right. This is a beautiful thing. You've got the world. I call this a Midas touch card as well, because it seems that every effort you make, everything you reach out to, everything you touch, everything you interact, whatever it's a metaphor, but it turns to gold. Everything seems to turn to gold at the very touch of, if you know what I mean. This kind of a thing. So this is an incredible card for you. One of the best cards you could hope to hope. I just said we were closed. I've to get off at some point here. I can't keep taking readings. I said a half an hour ago I was done. Oh my God. I tell you, it's going to be a quick reading. I'm not doing any more readings tonight, everybody. Please get that through your heads. Listen to me. Please. This is too much. All right, Celine. Good for you. Send them over to you then. You know, the world shows that your life is going to be regenerated, Celine, and renewed as you finally find the success that you seek, and you will celebrate your achievement. You may receive a particular reward for your efforts. The card also shows the completion of a phase, such as meeting a target or hitting a goal, or even finalizing a house move or some other major project just as big. The world often comes up in readings to signify a relationship landmark, such as a wedding anniversary to some, but it's not for you, I don't think. There are opportunities for you to travel. If they're not there yet, they're coming. If you're single, you may have some romantic adventures as well. The advice: celebrate what you have achieved, embrace new opportunities because you're going to be full of energy and you're going to be full of motivation. You won't be lacking in that either. Okay. The world is your oyster. Success, completion, celebration, beginnings, travel, motivation, and renewal. Phoenix, put your link. Do you have your link yet for your live stream? Or give them something to go on. Anybody that comes in, they can go into yours if they want to go into yours, because I'm done. I'm done for the night. So this is a beautiful card for you, Celine. You're not going to want for anything. You're really not. And here you are. She's representing you, the High Priestess. Okay? She's all about intuition. All right? Like, I'm getting tired here. The High Priestess is indicating that it's time for you for learning. She can represent a teacher, even a spiritual guide. You are ready. The card is indicating you're very ready to open up more spiritually. You may also look at a new educational course to help you move along to get into a better position of business or a place of work. Another meaning is needing to spend some time alone so you connect with your own inner self to find out what you're really all about. What stirs you? What's your passion? What is your interest? You're not one to take on a job that leaves you feeling empty at the end of the day. You want to make a difference. You want to do something that counts. There's going to be a secret around you as well. Somebody is going to confide in you, but you're to keep their secret very private. Something moving around out there. Keep your thoughts and your feelings to yourself. Just now, respect others' secrets as well as your own. Take time to concentrate on your spiritual interests. Listen to your own intuition, and the right teacher is going to appear when you're ready for the lesson. All right. Keywords: wisdom, secrets, discretion, teaching, spiritual work, vision, and dreams. All right. What a great card describing you. You're going to want to watch the replay on this so you can take everything in here, Celine, so you get the most benefit as well. The next card is another good card for you. Boys, it's a card of movement. You're really going to take off. You're really going to take off. You really, really are. I am not kidding you. I am not lying. I'm not making it up. You got the Chariot. The Chariot doesn't only show you moving forward. The Chariot does so at speed. This is a card as well that isn't a card of sensitivity and emotions. It's a card of high energy. You have to keep that in mind. So you got to be mindful of what you do and the movements you make and the speed that you travel at, so you're not knocking people over, sort of thing. It's time for some serious progress when this card shows up. Travel is favored now. So are moves connected with work. The card's also a general sign that every aspect of your life is going to surge forward. However, balance will be necessary. You may need to treat some people around you with special care. All right? That's important because this is a card of energy rather than sensitivity. The card is revealing good timing, and being aware of your ego is going to be essential if you're to keep your show on the road. Another meaning of the card is it could be you maybe find yourself buying a new vehicle very, very soon. The advice: it's time actively to move forward with your plans. Keep that ego in check when you need to, and enjoy this time of power and this time of motivation. Keywords are journeys, determination, willpower, progress, friction, guidance, and protection. Now, your last card that we're looking at here is the incomparable, this beautiful card, the King of Cups. The King of Cups. I'm almost done, Celine. Not quite. This is your last card. Bear with me for a moment, please. Bear with me for a moment. With this gorgeous, gorgeous card, and it really is a beautiful card, Celine. This king has integrity, and he has honor and sensitivity, and is devoted to his friends, his family, his career. When he makes a commitment, he's loyal for life. He may be distant at times because he feels everything so deeply, but he may not show it, which may ask you what's wrong with him, you know. But as the U card in the reading, this king is indicating you should balance empathy. Oh, excuse me. You should balance empathy with others, but remaining fair to yourself. He also represents the ideal male partner. This could be someone that you're already in your life or somebody coming into your life. And dealing with people and giving them empathy with fairness to yourself means you don't continually give and give and give till you're drained. That's not fair to you. You got to feed yourself first so that you're a benefit to other people. But this could be a man coming into your life if he's not already. Follow your emotions, but don't feel like you have to explain your feelings. Just trust that you are right. Your final words are fairness and empathy, sensitivity, loyalty, maturity, commitment, and honor. There you go, my dear. Go back. You can watch the replay after a few minutes. YouTube usually needs a few minutes to change the formatting on a live stream to make it playable. And then you can go back and watch it 150 times if you want to. All right? Okay. Charmaine, where are you at? What is it you wanted? You got to make it quick here. Okay. What was your question, Charmaine? It was a pleasure, Celine. It was a pleasure. Charmaine Prescott, what's your question? It's bad enough that I took you on, no offense, but to make me wait to get your question, I will shut her down. I'll have to get you the next time. Is what I'll have to do. I'll have to get you the next time. So I'll owe you a reading if you don't. You're welcome. You're welcome, Celine. It was a real pleasure doing your reading. It really was. You're going to be fine, my dear. Good. I'm glad you got clarity out of it. And go back and rewatch it again. All right? Oh, what was that? Oh my God, I'm paranoid about bugs. Oh. So when about you look at the timer up on the live stream when you're rewatching it, and if you scroll over to about 3:15, 3:30, 3:15, 3:15, that's where you want to scroll and stop in around there. That's where your reading started. In about there. That's the timestamp. It's about 3:15. Somewhere's around there, 3:10. Charmaine. I'm not going to sit here. Look, we're half an hour over already. Over half an hour over. Oh my God. I'm not sitting here to 4 a.m. I'm not going to do it. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Yanni. Is she no longer here? Charmaine, did she leave? How long have I been waiting for Charmaine now? Some of my regular people that were here all night, they're gone. I can't get them to check. Charmaine, where are you? Readings are closed for the night, everybody. Okay, don't anybody else donate any money, please. Well, this Charmaine one's not answering me. I don't know what to do. I guess I'm going to owe her a reading. I think she only donated $10 anyway, but that's not the point. I want to make sure. Okay, 11:57. But she's either super lagging really, really bad, Chris, or is she left? If that's the case, you guys are my witness that I did admit that I'm going to owe her a reading. I'm going to have to say goodbye. Anyways, I'm saying goodnight. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say goodnight. It just gets me. I almost sometimes want to just never mind the end spiel and click off before somebody else comes in. But anyways, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say goodnight for now. It's been 3 hours and 36 minutes. We've been sitting here going at this, and we are spent. We are tired. We are burnt. We are done. So I may come back tomorrow night. Who knows? It depends on how I feel. We will see. What I want you to do for yourselves to keep your inner peace, do that. Help others when you see help is needed. And take care of your own needs too. That's most important before anything else. That way you're more of a benefit to the world and more of an aid and a help as a human being to another human being. Okay? So, I am going to take it easy. I got to have a bite to eat very soon. There's another thing, being diabetic. I've got to have my nighttime needle and I've got to eat. I've got 12:24 a.m. here is where I'm at. But anyways, please take care of yourselves. Do one good deed a day if you can. Most of all, fill your pocket of peace within yourself before you do anything at all. Fill that up so it's chock full, jam-packed. And then you'll be able to share your love and your light out with the rest of the world. You'll have the gasoline to keep you going and keep you motivated, kind of thing. And always watch your integrity. You know right from wrong. We walk a very narrow path, is what we do. We can easily slide off either way. Hold on to those handlebars of that Harley and let it pull you up that path. That way you have no chance of slipping off. If you haven't joined the channel, please do. And if you want to, be sure to receive notifications of the next live readings, any live readings at all. Then you need to come into Facebook, hate it or love it. That's where you need to be. Come and find our group, Bay of Fundy Fortunes. It's closed and private. Everything that goes on in there stays in there, and everything needs to be pre-approved. Even your joining of the channel, everything has to be pre-approved. In saying that, I'm going to wish you all a good night. Regulars, thank you so much. Much, much, much love to you guys. Much love. You make the evening go by so quick, and you're such charming company as well. Thank you so much, everybody. Much love to you, coming from the universe, through me, flowing out to you. Feel the love. Feel the love. Leave yourself open to it, because you deserve it. I'll see you next time. I could be as soon as tomorrow. We'll see. Good night for now.